Who are you calling?
I'm trying to call Central Perk Coffee. They just opened in Boston. The Friends themed bar. I want to see if they have any plans of putting in a jacuzzi.
Your
in the
call
corner.
has been forwarded.
But it just keeps going to voicemail.
Because there's probably nobody there.
7 o'clock in the morning they open. You don't think that's a good, like, we need to get that on the record if they plan on putting a jacuzzi in or not?
That's fucked up.
Just put it right in the corner. That's all I've been thinking about. I just got that.
So fucked up.
I just got that notification, dude. I'm like, I wonder if they're thinking about putting a jacuzzi in.
That is so fucked up. All right, guys, welcome to Bad Brain Podcast. I don't even know what fucking episode we're on.
Doesn't matter.
We're running a two-man ship today. How about fucking Sneaky Neek? You're outside to pick him up, outside the building.
Not only outside, I got him coffee, his fucking bagel with cream cheese on it, 2 Boston cream donuts.
Like, you were ready.
Ready for
You're
him.
outside to pick him up, and what does he do?
Oh, something came up. Ooh, my pussy's leaking.
Something came up. That was a good impression,
Yeah.
actually. That's you.
Something came up. My pussy's leaking.
You had a good impression. You usually have really, really shitty fucking impressions, and you finally had a good one. I'm proud of you.
I could see why girls were allergic to him for years because he's so fucking annoying. He's such a miserable human being.
He's so flaky.
And he bet something better have happened, like he's dead or wants to commit suicide or something like that.
He had to have lost a limb. That's the only.
Yeah, that's the only
acceptable fucking answer.
I agree 1,000%.
I cut my thumb off. I can't.
Do you think he's been on more episodes than he's missed, or you think he's missed more than he's been on?
He's missed more than he's been on, especially the early ones.
It's a lot. He tries to say like he's the glue of the situation.
I would say that Tommy Garino has been on more episodes than Nico has at this rate.
You think so? Do you think Marco's been on more?
Marco and Tommy, separately, not even together, have been on more episodes than Nico has.
Yeah. I don't know why he's so quick to just not show up. Like he doesn't have a responsibility.
Like no heads up.
It's kind of like a fuck you to me and you, I think.
I think so. Because we could have planned. We could have had a guest on.
I think it's really a fuck you to the people, is would be my opinion. He doesn't like you. He doesn't like the fans at all.
I know what he's mad about. Nobody sent him any of those dick pics.
Did he get any?
If he did, he didn't tell us about it. We were running a contest, and it was like for Halloween. If you sent Nico a dick pic and you decorated your dick like Dracula or something like that, put some googly eyes on there, then you would have won a $500 prize. Nico would have picked.
It's crazy that it wouldn't even have been a contest either, you're saying. So he could have just got one dick pic. I should have just sent my own dick.
That would have been a $500
Venmo
via Bad Brain.
But then it would have been like, half my money. Yeah. I would have liked to take half your money though,
You would have taken half my money,
yeah.
Which is I would have donated to the cause. I wouldn't even cared.
What would you dress your dick up if you were going to send it over as?
Oh wow, that's a great question. I would say maybe like Frankenstein, something like that. Paint a little green and put like a little
the bolts in the neck,
the little bolts on the side, and then like a little flat top. I would have made like out of Play-Doh, like a little flat top or something.
You would have made your head like super flat.
Yeah, I think
that like it looked like you just like jamming it into a wall for 6 hours.
I ran full speed with a boner into a wall. That's what I would have did. What about you? Do you have like
this is the first time I was thinking it, but I'd be thinking like maybe like a hot dog, like all around, like get some relish, get some mustard, and like actually put the relish and mustard.
It's so funny that you mentioned this because I told you I saw how do you say her last name? Steph Tolev, which she is a fucking monster. She is like one of the funniest people on the planet. It was her first show in Boston. And it was her first sold out theater show. She got a standing ovation at the fucking end of it. And I was talking to her after, and she's like, dude, I'm busting my ass. It's crazy, like how busy I am. And just being a road warrior, you got to respect that. But she's killing it right now. And so she's talking, she's doing crowd work. And she's like, fellas, like, how do you send dick pics? She's like, mustache man. So she asked me.
She looked at you.
She's like, mustache man, how do you do it? I go, I plead the fifth. Serena's right next to me. But she's like, you guys are all fucking up because hot dog buns are like 10 cents a bun.
That's my point.
There's no reason for you guys not to be putting your dicks inside of a hot dog bun
funny.
And putting a little mustard on it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
She's like,
funny.
you guys are all fucking up.
Yeah. It's funny and it gives them a little bit of a chuckle and then that's it.
If you're going to do it, like do it right.
Yeah. Or mid-cum. Has anyone done a mid-cum? Just like, you got to get a live photo.
It looks,
dude.
your dick looks like...
As it's like shooting out, dude.
It looks like your dick's
shot.
about to throw up. It's doing it's gagging.
Yeah.
Your dick's gagging. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, dude, she is so fucking funny. She is so funny.
She's a riot, dude. She looks just like my Aunt Mary Ellen.
She does.
Like a younger version of her. Yes, your aunt.
Our
aunt, Mary Ellen.
Yeah. But like less cunty.
Yeah, I feel like she's a cunt outside of work. When we were working with her, she was a cunt.
Yeah.
Our aunt.
Well, she wasn't a cunt outside of work.
Yes. Okay. When she worked.
Do you know how many arguments I would get
I know.
It with her?
Yeah.
I'll tell Al. I'd be like, call him. Call him right now.
Here's the phone, actually. I can dial the number for you.
I will dial the number for you. You might intimidate everybody else with that threat. You're not going to get me.
Meanwhile, she's 4'10". She's got, what size titties would you say she has? Like quadruple Fs? Just like walking around with 2 fucking watermelons on her chest.
Well, she would get mad if you didn't like run her food. She would just be sitting down and then like your food and her food would go up. And like, yeah, like I might have like an appetizer or like a salad, but it's my food. And she's standing right there and her food, okay, like, yeah, you have hot food, I have cold food, but both of our food is up. And you want me to leave my food so I can take your food.
Well, you do go to hot food first, so she is right on that aspect. You always go hot food first, don't listen to Justin. That's crazy.
I understand what you're saying, but if you're standing right there, you can grab your own food. It's different if you're busy and at a table, yes.
No, I think she wanted you to go get the food in a tight kitchen and bring it to her, and then she would take it out of your hands.
No.
That's what she always did.
The argument, listen, I was there, and I'm telling you what happened. We're both standing next to each other in the kitchen. So she could grab her food. No, go run my food. This is what she said. Like,
yeah, go run it. You got to run the hot stuff first.
Go run your own food. You're standing
Both.
right there.
But it was just 2 dishes?
Huh?
There's just 2 dishes? How many dishes were there? Did she need more than one person?
No.
Oh, okay. So she could have all carried it in one trip, you're saying?
Absolutely. Okay. Like it was like a 2 tops
well,
worth
she's
of food.
70. She was 70 years old. Now I'm on her side.
See, now you're just being relentless. Now I'm on her side. You're being relentless here.
I'm on her side now.
You're being relentless. And that's when I got I'll call Al. Call him.
Yeah.
Call him right now.
How's that going to help the situation?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
But how many arguments me and her got in for like dumb shit? It's crazy. Like people standing in line to go to the bathroom, she would yell at them. Yeah, you can't stand here.
Go wait downstairs. Go wait somewhere else. Yeah,
go to the bathroom downstairs. Well, there's 2 up here and 1 down there.
She's a fucking delight outside of work.
Yeah, no, sweetheart. Yeah. I love her to death.
So,
but she's a fucking.
I know. People just get so miserable when they work. I think that's why Nico's like, maybe he's seeing this as work, and that's why he's not showing up. Like being around you though 24/7 is tough. I don't know how Sabrina does it.
What work? I'm a fucking delight.
Yeah, delight.
All I do is make her laugh constantly.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you do.
It's constantly.
Yeah.
Her sides hurt 24/7.
That's why it's not the pregnancy.
From me, it's not the pregnancy.
It's not the abnormal human growing.
That's why she's waddling now. It's just because all I do is make her laugh.
How big do you think this baby is? If she's,
I'm gonna have a
400-pound
baby.
Yeah,
1,000%.
You think you're gonna get like Jack from do you know what I'm talking about?
He comes out like Robin Williams.
Just like a 12-year-old kid's coming out.
He comes out like a full-grown fucking baby, dude.
You get the reverse Benjamin Button. What are you doing? What are you reading? Do we get a text?
Yeah, it's fucking...
Anything good?
No, it's just more bullshit. Not happening. You're out. 2 strikes. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to have one of the biggest babies on the planet. She is a tiny human. She started at 105 fucking pounds. She's got to be pushing 170 right now, and still has. Well, the baby's due in February.
Yeah, it's 3 more months, dude.
Dude, 3 more months, and those
She's
are
gaining
like,
at least 20 pounds from now until then.
oh yeah, those are like the big baby months.
So she's gonna be adding close to 100 pounds, dude.
My baby's the size of a VHS tape right now.
Is that what
That's
they said?
what they said.
It's probably made out of fucking lead. How much
Dude,
that weighs? Dude.
It's crazy.
She's like a brick.
She's
It's like a fucking cinder block.
I
inside
feel.
her.
I honestly like. I kind of feel bad.
Yeah, because it's not a slow and gradual thing. It's just like, whoa,
Yeah.
we got a whole nother Sabrina.
Like,
She's gonna be
there's-
twins.
Yeah, it's just like it's crazy, and all she does is fucking eat, and I get it. That's great. You're reading.
Fuck and eat, or just fucking eat.
Fucking eat.
Okay, I
Not
just
fuck
wasn't sure.
and eat. All
Fuck
she
and
does is fucking eat.
You wish she fucked and eat.
Yeah, I know.
That's
She's like
yeah.
she's like the least horny I've ever seen her in my whole life. I'm starting to look at
They
you.
get
like-
horny, dude, for like 3 weeks. I feel like, and then
Yeah.
it's like that. You get all excited, like, oh, is this how it's gonna be the
Yeah,
whole time?
oh, I
And
can't wait.
nope, that's
Yeah,
not.
she was like, you should have seen us. She was like, yo,
yeah.
it's go time. And now she's like, don't even fucking look at me.
You're disgusting.
I'm a
but you did
whale.
this to me. Yes.
I had to buy her a bidet. She's like, I can't even wipe my own ass anymore.
The bidet is the best thing ever, though. The
Honestly, I can't believe I waited so long to buy a bidet. It's the greatest thing ever.
best. You never have to wipe. I've done many tests afterwards that you could have the craziest shit. And I always test. You always get a test because you don't want to be walking around with a fucking skid mark Steve. It could be the grossest shit, the most never-ending wipe, and you get that bidet going and you hit that. Maybe you hit it twice, so you get 2 little runs on it.
Yep.
It feels delightful, and I agree with that sentiment. I have no clue how I went this long without it.
Yeah, honestly. And like, so the bidet is like fucking great. There's an enema fucking mode.
Wait a minute. What do you mean enema mode? You have an enema mode?
Yes. And it has
So does it go super fast?
Dude, no, it literally, yeah, well, it's just extra water pressure. It's like, and it just fucking gives you an enema. It's
Just
crazy.
blast the shit out of you.
Dude, it goes fucking,
Do you know what I like to
cleans
do?
your intestines.
Do you know
out.
what I like to do? I like to pucker my asshole out, like push my asshole out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you give yourself a fucking
Like
red
I'm pushing
sock,
out. Yes,
a pink
I'm
sock.
pushing it out, and it's getting clean. So I feel like I'm getting even the inside done. So
Well,
I could
that's
just
why I
imagine
got
that
the
on
enema
enema
mode. Yeah, it's just fucking, it cleans it like all the way up to your belly button when you go in enema mode. It's like Crocs when you put it in sport mode.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Does yours have like a dryer on it?
Oh yeah, it's got the
You
dryer.
got the dryer, you got the heated seat.
Heated seat.
This episode is actually brought to you by any bidet on the planet.
Yes.
Whether it's fucking Tushy or fucking Bio, whatever the one I got, whatever the one you got. If you don't own a bidet, and it's like, it's not that expensive.
No, they're not that expensive at all. You're talking about a couple $100, $500 maybe installed, maybe even $1,000. It's worth every penny.
And I did it myself. I've never done any plumbing work in my life.
You put it in yourself.
Oh, yeah. It took me like an hour, but
Yeah, it's gonna break in a week, but I mean, you
no,
got this week. And
it's fucking, dude, they're trying to hire me as an apprentice now.
That's what they're trying
I'm
to
gonna
do.
I'm going to start, what is it, Jackrabbit?
yeah,
I'm starting a profile
Maybe
on
it's TaskRabbit.
TaskRabbit. Yeah, it is TaskRabbit.
It's TaskRabbit, right?
I'm actually starting a profile on TaskRabbit. Anybody needs in the North Shore area a bidet installed, hit your boy
buy
up.
it. He'll put it in
I'll put it in for you.
for $75.
That's it. Easy. I'll take
How long did it take you?
it
Like an
took me
hour?
about an hour. 75 an hour seems pretty reasonable. I'll do that all day. Anybody in the North Shore area, you want a cast member of Bad Brain Podcast?
And guess what? I'll come with his little thing, 75, no money. I take the first shit though. That's
Yeah.
it. I take the first shit. I wipe my ass on your bidet. I
Just
would
to
love
make sure
be-
it works.
I would, yes. I'll make sure it works. I'll be the guinea pig on everyone's bidet.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
That's a great idea.
I think that's fantastic.
Do you want to talk about a dynasty ending right now? Do you want to mind if I go on a little rant? here?
Ending?
The dynasty's over, folks.
It's over.
We thought these things were going to happen. We thought a full thing was going to happen. We thought we had high hopes. Quarterbacks leading the league in interceptions. Had a couple bad ones. And we expected way more to happen this season. But Josh Allen lost again last night.
You're out of here.
The Buffalo Bills are done. There is no dynasty. There never was no dynasty. He leads the league in interceptions. They lose games they should win. I cannot believe people root for this team and they think that Josh Allen is a good quarterback. It's embarrassing. This dynasty, this fake little dynasty that you guys think they have. Stephon Diggs, dude, he's diva mode. He's been diva mode for weeks. It's just going to keep going up and up because they just keep losing. I would rather be the New England Patriots than the Buffalo Bills.
They should have. First of all, they should have won that game.
The Bills are middling. They're middling right now.
They should have won that game, but that flag for 12 men is crazy.
Yeah, you got 12 men. Guess who was on the field?
Who?
Guess who was on the field? Who was the 12th man? Take a guess.
Damar
Hamlin was the 12th man, and I saw this meme that I just wish I had the brain to think about. I was asleep at 6 o'clock last night. I'm not feeling great, but I'm here. I'm not Nico. I'm not a pussy. So I didn't get to watch the game, but Damar Hamlin was on the field, and this meme came out last night, and it was just this young girl. It was like a picture of him who would just be like, I wish you were dead. I wish you were dead. And it was just like the Bills fans to Damar Hamlin. That's the best meme on the internet.
Oh my God, that's so
I wish
funny.
you were dead. Yeah, but no, the Bills, people have been saying the Bills are going to win it every single year. They're done. They're done. Their window is so closed, it's scary.
They can absolutely still make the playoffs. They
Their
still have 5
window
wins.
is so closed.
The rest of the schedule
crazy.
is not that crazy.
They're like in the 8th or 9th seed.
No, they have like it's the toughest statistical remaining schedule.
Yes.
in the
Why?
league.
Who are they playing? The Patriots again? They're going to beat the shit out of them.
that worked the first
They
time.
got, I think, the Dolphins again. They got the Chiefs. They got the Eagles. They got the Chargers, and they got like 2 other good teams. Like the Patriots is the only bad team left in the schedule. Everybody else is nasty. I was looking at it. Yeah, they're kind
done.
of screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, but the way the division is, they can win 8 games and still sneak in.
No, it doesn't matter the division. The division doesn't mean shit because the winners of the division is probably going to be the Dolphins.
Yeah, most likely. I'll tell you who's.
I think they're in the 9th seed right now, right?
The Bills.
I think they're the 9th seed, 8th or 9th seed.
The Bills, I think, are lower than that. They
Yeah.
might be like 10 right now.
That's
They're
how good the
5 and
AFC
5,
has.
yeah.
Like, well, I mean, there's some really bad teams that are ahead of them. Like the Steelers are the worst team in the AFC, but for some reason they string together wins. They are so bad. Kenny Pickett's worse than Mac Jones. Like that's how bad Kenny Pickett is, and they still stringing together games. Do you know that the Patriots game? Just to shit on the Patriots a little more. For the first time, dude, in like 227 games, did a team rush for over 150 yards, and the defense kept the opposing team under 10 points or less. That's the first loss ever.
That's crazy.
In 227 games that's happened, Jay Fine, and this is the first time that's ever happened for a loss.
You-
It's pretty embarrassing. But
You were at the beginning of this season.
Yep.
You said they're winning 10 games.
I think I said 12.
12 games.
Is that statistically can't happen now?
But they're not going to win.
They can win.
They're not winning more than 4
They can win
games.
11. They can win 11. They have 9
If
games
you think
left.
they're going to win out, that's crazy.
No, how many games they have left? 7?
Do you
7,
think
yeah.
Mac Jones is starting next week?
I think if we want to tank, I've said this from the jump, if we want to tank, you put in Bailey Zappi. I think he gives you less of a chance.
You think if you want to tank,
You put in Bailey Zappi, yes.
well, look what they're doing with
Yeah,
the
exactly.
starting
So
quarterback.
I
If you
would
want to
just
tank, that's
my
crazy.
opinion. I wouldn't
Keep
even.
Mac Jones if you want to tank.
I would if they make a change for Mac Jones, they don't actually think they can win. That's how bad our quarterback room is. That's what I'm telling you.
It's
I'm not
so
saying
bad.
I'm not saying that Mac Jones probably does not have a future with the Patriots anymore.
No, I think he's going to be a backup quarterback, or he's going to be playing in the XFL.
Do you know we set a record last week that this was the first time ever 5 sacks in 1/2 in the first half?
That's crazy.
So this is what I'm saying, where it's not all Mac Jones' fault. That was the worst interception I've ever seen thrown.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying I've seen, like I'm talking my kids' sports, dude. Like those kids don't throw interceptions that bad. That was the worst. But when you're in a constant barrage that you need to get rid of that ball fast, shit like that's going to happen.
Well, it's the whole team. I'll give you that. It's not solely Mac Jones's fault. It's top to bottom. You have our quarterback room, our wide receiver room, and the fucking O-line is just fucking garbage. Our defense, even still with the injuries that we had, are keeping them in the game.
I agree.
So
Our defense
is-
would have been so good with those two people.
Yeah.
Would have kept us in the game even further. We would be, I think we would have a totally different
You would
record.
have a couple more wins for sure,
We would have
because
a
you're
different
going to have a
record.
couple defensive touchdowns in those close games where you'll squeak out with a win. I'll agree with you on that. But
I think that what hurt Mac Jones is those two passes, not the one that got intercepted, then the other Hunter Henry one where he threw to Hunter Henry, it was completely behind him, and that almost got picked off in the red zone. So he lost the leash. He has no leash, is what I think's happening.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
he's gone because it's either him or it's Bill.
I say you
point.
go. Well, Bill ain't getting him. They're not firing him.
That's my point. They're not firing
And
him. He's done too much,
and he's not getting fired at the end of the year. I don't care what anyone says.
Absolutely
I don't believe that at all.
They're gonna get. Hopefully, they'll get a top 4 pick, and they can get a quarterback. Who knows? Chicago might not draft a quarterback.
I think you let Malik Cunningham run. I think you need someone back there because the O-line's fucking terrible. You need someone back there that can move around a little bit.
Yeah,
and that's it. Let's start there.
Who has the top 4 picks right now?
We have the second pick, I think, because
The Panthers, I think, have currently 1 and 2.
No, it's Chicago because they have the Panthers pick.
Oh, that's what it is. Sorry,
Yeah.
Chicago has 1 and 2.
No, Chicago's down to like 5, so it's like 1 and 5 they have now
One
because
and
they got the
five.
Panthers. Yeah, because
Okay.
we're in second place.
Are the Giants below us? I think the Giants might still be below us. Right?
Yep.
Giants too?
I think we're second pick right now.
Second or third.
But which out of these teams who has quarterbacks? Are they all going to draft a quarterback?
I mean, look, you signed Daniel Jones to a fucking 4-year, $40 million
exactly.
contract.
So
I mean,
they're not getting rid of him. He just got hurt this year. He's still been like
Daniel
decent
Jones
enough.
is the worst quarterback in the league.
yeah, that was a
Guess how many yards he has passing on the year?
But
His
he's been
average.
hurt, dude.
It doesn't matter what their average passing is. 145 a game. They are the worst team in the league, the Giants. It's not even close. They look the most inept.
We have to beat them next week, right? Like, we have to. And I don't want to because, like, I don't want to win games at this point, but, like, you have to beat the Giants.
That's one of my things. It's like, where do we want to stand as fans? Do we want them to win? Probably not.
No, you
We
don't.
will dominate the Giants if we want to win. If he's trying to tank, fucking tank, dude.
Yeah,
Play Zappy.
Play Zappy. Play fucking have Elliott start. Fucking
Just go Wildcat. Ronnie Brown style, 2008
that's all.
Dolphins.
That's
Just
all.
go fucking Wildcat. Have Ty Montgomery run Wildcat. Let's get fucking weird with this.
just do something. Put some yards on the fucking ground.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And then I still think it's some of the play call in the red zone. They suck, dude. They suck with the play calling in the red zone.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be our savior. What's his name? Fucking Bill O'Brien.
Do you see him on the sideline going fucking wild, dude,
Yeah,
at
he's
Mac
fucking
Jones?
maniac.
Love it.
Well, Mac Jones just looks so defeated. He knows that he's done. This is his last year. He knows it.
Yeah.
Well, he's on. This is last year his rookie deal, right?
I think they could technically. I think he actually technically has 2 years left, right?
Did he get a 5-year to start?
Well, I think first round picks have a 5th-year option, so he's going to get his fourth. Next year's his 4th year, and then I think he'd have his 5th.
Yeah, they should trade him. Get something for him. I would say. I don't think
we'll get a fucking
He does
fifth round
seem like
pick
he's
for
a
him.
team first guy. It seems like everything that he puts forward. So maybe he would be a backup. He'd
Well,
wanna be
Cam
a
Newton
backup.
has been defending him, saying the dude's nothing but a warrior. Like,
Yeah.
and
I
commands the
like
locker room.
Mac Jones. It just sucks that like he goes full retard in the red zone and he throws those interceptions when it's make or break. We really need this. You know, he had that game versus Buffalo, which I thought he played unfucking believable. And then he just has games like this where he throws the worst interception known to
I think he'd
human
be
physics.
a great backup quarterback.
Maybe.
In my opinion. But it's tough now as the Patriots. Look how many first round quarterbacks like suck.
I know it's like that's what sucks. I mean, you either hit or you miss. So like it was Mac Jones' pick wasn't a bad pick at 15 in that round. If you remember, there was nobody in that thing. Look at fucking Jordan Love, dude. Jordan Love sucks. Sucks.
Yeah, but he still has games where he can win.
no, he doesn't.
He does.
Jordan
he had
Love
at
sucks,
the beginning of the year, dude. He was the first 3
Jordan
games.
Love,
He was throwing 2
I
touchdowns
guarantee
per
if I
game
looked
winning.
right now, he probably has 9 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. He has worse stats than Mac Jones. People just look at Mac Jones worse.
Because it's the Patriots. They're a national fucking team.
And Jordan Love has been sitting behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years now?
Yeah.
Bum.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Rodgers might make a comeback though. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think the Jets are actually higher up, if I believe, than the Bills in the AFC wildcat race or whatever wild card.
Yeah, I will say that football sucks. I fucking love it, but it sucks.
I'm happy. I hate fantasy, dude. I'll tell you the truth right now. We got a bunch of losers in my league that are like fucking winning, and they shouldn't be winning, including Justin.
Well, listen, Nico made Mark's team so much better, and it's crazy to think like he didn't. Like Nico handed.
Yeah, no, we don't have to get into like the
I know.
logistics of it, but it's
But
just
Nico
like
definitely handed Merck a fucking championship for sure with that trade.
Merck doesn't do trades unless he like rapes the person because
Yeah.
he's a rapist, and I'm talking in real life and in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a date rapist. He definitely has date raped women. I can guarantee that. So someone take away his pension because I definitely
I can guarantee.
I can guarantee that because take away his pension. He does work for the T, so go after that pension. No, real talk.
Poor Merck.
There's just some people in fantasy football that have the best luck in the world. He's one of them.
Yeah. He always has good luck there.
Always has good luck, and I hate those type of people. I just have terrible luck in that, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, on paper, my team should be fucking dominating, but my stars just suck.
there's two people I definitely don't want to win. It's Mark's team, and it's you and Marco's team. I'll tell you that much.
What did I do?
I don't know. I just don't want you to.
I've
win.
gotten fucked the past 3 years. I deserve a win.
You don't. No, you have never gotten fucked, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're always a crybaby, woe is me type of kid.
What do you
But
mean?
listen, it's just two people I don't want to win. I'm actively rooting for you to lose, and I want you to lose in horrendous fashion. And I don't want you in the championship because I don't want someone to split with you. I want no money coming your way, and I want it to happen on a crazy fucking play.
That's nice. What a baby on the way. That's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
Can you believe the baby shower is so fucking soon? It's literally like, so not this. Next week's Thanksgiving, then the baby shower is that Sunday.
Right.
That's crazy.
Because most people have it closer to when the baby's done. Baby is actually going to be here, not 3 months before. I can't wait to go into Justin's 700 square foot apartment. Go in there with all the gifts that he's going to get just stacked up in a fucking corner. It's going to be so funny. I'm coming over.
The thing's next week. Only
immediately just to take a picture of what his house is going to look like. It's going to look ridiculous.
I have a garage.
For the 3 months, dude.
I have a garage that I'm going to put everything in. So what are we talking about here?
This is crazy.
And not even that many people bought shit, dude. I think we have...
Most people give cash.
Oh, I'll take cash.
Yeah.
27 things. That's
How much
not that
stuff
much.
did you put? You actually have a registry?
Yeah. It's on the back
I
of
don't
the
pay attention to
invitation,
this
dude.
thing.
I put a QR code on the back of the invitation.
That's what I used.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I used the registry. Kept it simple.
It's easy peasy. Because we put what we fucking needed on there.
Yeah, you need a lot of shit. It looks like he has 200 fucking things on there. Fucking kid.
Yeah, but a lot of it's like that's socks and fucking clothes. It's like that adds up.
I got a bunch of hand-me-downs you could take. I got
I'll
a shit
take it.
ton, dude.
I'll take everything.
So I was just looking in the attic the other day, and
Yeah, your wife texted me fucking like a month ago. She's like, I got all the shit. I'm just going to donate it. And I'm like, oh, I'll take it.
yeah,
100%.
just take it. Go through it. See what you can get.
Yeah.
Can you cancel this baby shower? Is there any way we can cancel this thing?
No, why? So you can watch the Patriots lose?
It does help that they do suck a little bit.
That's
but
all you care about.
I do think that it should be illegal to throw something on a Sunday during football.
Yeah, how else? We have family that can only get Sundays off, dude.
Right. So
When
do it
else
on a
would
bye
I-
week. You should do it on the bye week. It should have been this week.
No, that's stupid. You're complaining that it's too much in advance now. You want me to do it a week earlier? Does that make any fucking sense?
No, it doesn't, but it's also the week after that. Whatever. We're not going to get into this. I mean, how many
I'm
times we
just
had this
saying,
argument,
it's
guys,
basically
on this
the beginning,
fucking
but it's
podcast?
basically the beginning of December.
I do think a skit where like we're shitting on you for throwing it baby shower on a football Sunday.
This
would
baby's
do
coming
numbers.
in mid-January, 100%.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Well, you're praying because you want. There's a little bit of a bet between you and Sabrina that you don't want it born in February. Like you are praying that it's not born in February, so like that's why he's saying that. That's the background here. That Justin made a bet that it's going to be born in February. I mean in January, and she's saying anytime in February. So Justin's praying to God.
It's going to be, I'm telling you, this baby's coming early.
I think it's coming in March. I'm taking March.
March?
March.
There's
I want
no
it March.
way.
Yes, usually they're late. The first one's usually late. So give me 2 extra weeks on top
No
of this.
way, dude.
It's born in March.
For how big she
I
is,
hope she'll be
there's-
235 pounds by that time.
It's crazy.
Just you're gonna put her in a wheelchair at some point.
I have to like literally lift her off anything now. Like she can't stand up like on her own.
That's wicked funny.
It's crazy. It's literally crazy. Yeah, what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
But yeah, it's fucking just another day, another dollar here at Bad Brain Podcast. We just talk nonsense. I can't believe you people even fucking listen to us.
I would honestly stop listening. That would be my opinion. Then we won't feel like we need to fucking come here every week. I'm sick. I showed up. I'm the only one that's been on every single episode.
You have the fucking sniffles, dude. Stop acting like you should get a fucking award or something because you showed up when you got the fucking sniffies.
I show up COVID. It doesn't matter when I show up bad back.
Oh, that's really good to come. I have a bad back too, dude. Every week I'm here.
You didn't show up for the gout one day.
Dude, the gout is debilitating. Don't ever get the gout. Did you see the text I did. Sent
it's
today?
your anniversary.
It is.
Is this the first time you got it 10 years ago?
No, I don't think so. Because I was in Florida then. The first time I ever got it, I think I was like 22, 21, 22, 2011 maybe.
That would be like 24. But 10 years, you got a thing that says, what does it say? Like, what am I, 50? I got the gout.
Yeah, I said the gout. I go, the gout, are you kidding me? What am I, 50?
So does this thing flare up every once in a blue moon, like every few months?
Yeah, not every few months, no, just randomly.
It could be a year.
Could be 2 years.
And then it comes hard.
Oh, yeah. It's like it comes so hard, it's like you didn't nut for like 4 months straight. That's how hard it comes.
I still don't think you should be missing episodes for that. It's just a little bit of pain. Like,
no, it's not. It affects my body differently than.
Listen, if someone would have to die or something serious,
it affects my whole body. Where
for me
it's
to
like,
miss this podcast.
Yeah, but you don't understand. It's not like it's just like, oh, my toe hurts.
You've missed for other stupid reasons.
Like what?
I'm trying to think.
I had COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I gonna come and get everyone sick, dude?
I had COVID.
You Zoomed.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah, I was half dead.
I just think you're a pussy.
It's listen, and I'm going to speak for all men here. When men are sick, you just become a gigantic baby. Is that not true?
That's not true because I'm a man, I think. I do have a dick between my legs. I would call it an average to mediocre dick. It's not a great dick. I'm not writing home about it. I'll be honest about it. But I am a man, and I come and I man up through this shit.
First of all, you almost died from COVID.
That was one time 4 years ago,
You
dude.
literally almost died.
And I didn't almost die. I was in the hospital for like 4 days.
You couldn't even fucking breathe, dude. What are you talking about?
Thank God it wasn't a few months before that. Imagine if they actually put me on a ventilator, I'd be dead.
Dead.
And they'd be like, oh, fatty died from COVID.
I would be so pissed at you. I'd be just standing above your grave cursing you, calling you a fucking loser.
Why would you be mad? I think it would be funny.
Because I wouldn't have my best friend anymore. That's why. I'd be pissed.
Oh, it's my fault that fucking Fauci released this disease. Are we gonna get DMAC for this? Fauci just fucking released the disease on people. It's my fault.
Gotta buy up all the properties so I can charge everybody fucking $3,000 for rent.
Make money in the vaccine. That's what you're gonna do.
That's crazy.
You gotta love an Italian though, making money off fucking bad shit like that. Like just like the world's ending and you are making millions of dollars. You gotta love Fauci for that.
Yeah, fucking selling shovels to fucking dirt salesmen. I love it.
Yeah. Fucking dude.
I need a scam.
We say this a lot, but I like really, really need a scam.
Like I'm down bad. I might have to start selling fucking my unvaxxed cum.
I don't know why we haven't started this phone.
It'll go
yet.
top dollar.
You got a vax cum or you got no vax cum?
Oh, cum is pure, no vax.
No vax, it's pure blood. Okay,
I'm pure blood too. That's why my baby's so big.
That's probably what it is.
That's why I have a gigantic baby.
Sabrina vaxxed?
I think so.
Okay, so that doesn't make any sense.
She's a half an idiot.
Yeah, so I guess I wonder if you would get more money for that. You probably definitely would because I bet you some of these
I saw an article today or yesterday that people are heading to like the dark corners of the fucking internet looking for like sperm donations because like they don't want to vax fucking semen. It's like a real thing. I don't know. I don't make this shit up. I read the article. It was like New York Times or something.
I don't get why guys don't fucking donate their cum more.
You get more than blood.
You get more than blood? Yeah.
You'll get more money than blood. But
guys should just do it more anyway. You're already just cleaning the pipes
so
anyways.
the problem is the like the markers you need to hit to be able to donate, like you have to have like a bachelor's degree and shit. It's crazy.
So my question is, how come we can't fake a folder for you? Like fake a thing, like fake it.
I'm sure you could.
Like we have to just fake this stuff to make it seem like. And how are they even going to know if I have my vaccine or not?
I don't know. They might be able to test you. They probably know.
Well, there's probably some markers in there, right? We probably got computer chipped.
Yeah. You got microchip for sure.
I definitely got microchipped.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is the one thing I said I didn't want to fucking get it. And then my wife's fucking mother, fucking bitch, made me get it. It was like, he's got to get it. He almost died, which is not true. I didn't almost die. Okay.
You were on the cusp.
I wasn't on the cusp, dude.
You were on the ropes, dude.
I couldn't breathe a little. So I went to the hospital. What's the big deal?
And then they kept you because you still couldn't breathe. And now you got sleep apnea. I wonder where that came from.
Life sucks.
You never thought of that, did you?
You think it's from the COVID?
Probably.
No, I probably had it before. It's from the fat. That's what it's from.
You start going for some jogs or
It's from
something.
the fucking fat.
I can't get over Jay Fine with these glasses.
I know. What's up with the glasses today?
Dude, I always wear contacts, and you know what? I just took them out the other day, and I just threw the glasses on. I give
Frame
the
your
eyes
eyes.
a break every now and then.
You look like a gentleman.
So here's the thing. So I gotta give my eyes a rest because I'm not like a typical contact wearer, right? Like
Okay.
I'll put a pair of contacts in, and I will wear them 24/7 for like 2 months straight. Like I don't take them out to shower. I don't take them out like for anything. Like I don't.
You sleep with 'em?
I sleep with them in.
What are you, a
You're a
psychopath?
fucking sick.
Because
Sick
it doesn't affect me. Like
Your eyes don't get dry?
I forget that I'm wearing contacts because I don't have any maintenance. I put them in, I take them out 2 months later, wear my glasses for a couple days, put a new pair in.
Wait a second. You wear the same pair for 2 months straight? Sleeping in them?
Yes, sometimes maybe longer.
That is so bad for your eyes, Jay Fine.
I've never had a single negative side effect. Like my eyes don't get dry, they don't get irritated.
Do you have a specific type of one? Because I have one a days for my contacts.
Okay, so you got the dailies.
Yes.
You get the dailies. So you can't do that with dailies.
So I slept like one day with them in. I woke up with fucking pink eye the next day.
You can feel that the dailies
Yeah.
are thinner. You can
Yes.
feel the difference. The ones I have are made for like, not made for months, but they're made for like 2-3 weeks at a time.
that you sleep in.
They're not supposed to be slept in.
Well, yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, no shit.
But like they're not like it's not like a daily use and you throw it out. It's like a
Yeah.
you know, you wear them like every day for like 2-3 weeks.
So you don't even take them out and clean them.
No,
you
they're
just
they're in my like when I put a new pair in tomorrow, Thursday, whatever, they'll be in my eyes till like Christmas. Maybe
That's
later.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Crazy,
literally insane. There's something mentally wrong with you.
Dude, honestly, if I had any issues, like I would address it, but like I don't even remember I have contacts and my eyes are totally normal.
Would you
totally
ever
fine.
get LASIK?
I would, but like Alyssa wants to get LASIK, I'd get it, but like I just don't
Feel like you
the
need it
right now.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if you're just doing something once every 2 months, you just put them in your eyes
Yeah.
and then you just say, fuck it.
Yeah. That's,
Why would you ever get LASIK?
right.
Like, it's legitimate. He loads these things in and then he's good till fucking springtime.
Do you
Yeah, I'm
tell
like, I'm
your
good.
optometrist that you're doing this?
No, you never tell them that.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
dirty.
because they would be like, "You're a fucking psychopath."
Oh,
they would
yeah,
call
they-
you a psychopath immediately.
Yeah.
You got to be one of the few that actually does that.
I was talking to somebody the other day who said they know somebody who does it, but like that's like how rare it is. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
I feel like we're going to walk in one day and he's going to just have a fucking walking cane. He's just going to be completely blind.
Blind.
Like, oh, I left my contacts in for way too long.
Yeah, that's exactly. What
It took my eyes.
Dude, you're gonna get a fucking eye infection. You're gonna be fucking. Well, I don't wish that on you.
I'm gonna
Take those things out and fucking clean them, dude.
I might try that.
You're a fucking psychopath.
I'm lazy enough to do that. I think that if they were a little bit thicker, it might actually work. I just couldn't tell my wife that because my wife would be like, "You gotta take those out."
You would give her a stroke. She would immediately have a stroke.
Yeah, she would be panicking about that.
panicking.
She'd be taking them out herself.
Yeah, while you're sleeping, she'd
Yeah.
be digging in your eyes. Yeah, so I want to do LASIK myself, but I'm kind of a pussy.
I think you should get it done. You probably
I
have to-
want to see what my dick looks like in the shower. Because
You
I
can't see a dick.
Dude, I can't see nothing.
You've never seen your dick
Well, of course I've seen my
without
dick, dude.
glasses.
Oh, without glass. I mean, when I was a kid.
Does it look like porn, like when we used to watch it back in the day,
All
like squiggly
fuzzy.
porn?
Do you know what my eyesight looks like legitimately if I take my glasses off? Do you ever look through Scotch tape?
Yes,
That's exactly what my eyesight looks like.
that's weird.
Dude, it's
That's what's a
brutal.
weird feeling. Like I obviously like I don't have any contacts and I could see everything. I just can't read what's on his screen.
So if I will show you right now. The writing on this bottle, I can read it here. Here I can't. like right there. I can't see shit. Blurry. So blurry. It's horrible.
This is just goes back to why I'd rather be me than you, because like I feel like you got a lot of shit going on in your life.
I'm going to die by the time I'm 40. There's a 100% chance.
What do you think you're gonna die of?
Probably a heart attack.
I think so too. I think you're gonna get too worked up because Nico doesn't come on a podcast.
But really,
and-
like, I am not like, I'm very like calm and reserved. I don't really like lose it that much. So I don't think.
But
like,
do you think it's just like a constant of you being in a bad mood, you being a whiny cunt? Like that's gonna like you're just gonna break you down.
eat
over
away
time.
at me?
It's like a fucking waterfall. You're just a waterfall, dude. You're at a constant pressure of just whininess. And all of a sudden you're beating those rocks. You're beating those rocks. You're beating those rocks till there's no fucking rocks left.
Probably.
That's what's gonna happen to you.
Most likely.
Yeah.
If I make it to 40, I'd be surprised. I got 4 years left.
That's it. Let's make a start. So you'll see old Sonny until he gets 4.
Until he's
and he
4.
And then when he gets into preschool, it's like, dead. Yeah, I like that.
He's never going to get it. I'm never going to be able to coach his T-ball team. I'll tell you that.
That's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
You might want to die before they get into sports. I actually back that up 100%. Die before your kid gets into sports. It ruins your entire life.
And then they'll be extra motivated too. It's like a win-win. Yeah.
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 I think I would get him into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu if I'm going to be honest.
BJJ?
With you. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, have him rolling. Have cauliflower ear like immediately.
Yeah, that's fine. People won't want to fuck
They
with
won't
him.
want to fuck with him.
I want to get him into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I want to teach him how to code. Those are like my 2 things.
You want to teach him how to code zeros
Yeah.
and ones.
Zeros and ones.
I think that's a good idea. Set him up for life. That's why I say college is fucking waste of time. Give him a trade.
Yeah.
If my kid doesn't want to go to college or has no clue, like, let me just go to college. Let me just go to BC to be a nurse and then spend 300 and then have 320,000 worth of school loans.
It's like so stupid.
You're an idiot. Okay. So this kid, when the time comes, you're not going to a big school unless you have a specific plan. You're going to a trade school. You're going to a trade school. Go learn how to be a fucking electrician. Learn how to fucking plumb. They're the only people in the world that actually have jobs. I got so many family members and friends and stuff like that have these weird fucking liberal arts degrees or like these
Communications
science degrees
and-
that they don't even fucking use, dude. College is the biggest scam going. It's the biggest scam going. That's a scam we need. We need some type of college scam, teaching somebody something and just stealing people's money.
Yeah.
Man, we should just go become restaurant consultants and just tell people, I don't like the color of that chair.
Oh, I think that's the
That's
smartest
what we should
idea
do.
that
Yeah.
you have had.
I don't think you have the background for it.
Yeah, okay.
But,
yeah, you're right. I don't. I only have like fucking 15 openings under my belt.
Yeah. So that would be my thing is like you.
Would you want your kid to follow in the restaurant footsteps? If he wanted to take fucking the restaurant over and do that, like, would you? Obviously, you're gonna support your kid regardless.
I think the
get
ideal
that.
job for a man is a male porn star. That would be like the ideal male job.
I guess, but then you got to worry about fucking AIDS.
Yeah, but I feel like they're all tested now. I feel like that would be the ideal job.
Yeah, I guess.
Just getting your dick cleaned on a regular, getting crazy money. You could do that for 5 years and retire.
Okay, but answer my question.
So if it can't be Albie Sins, then what would be my question? Yes, let's get him into some fucking. That wouldn't bother me. It's whatever you want to do. You have to like doing it and want to put 100% into.
I agree.
So like if he's not going to be 100% into the restaurant, no, I do not want him in it.
So you don't want him to take after you
No, I definitely don't want him to take after me.
because you're like 12% into the restaurant.
Way over 12.
Maybe 13. I'll
88.
I'll give you
88.
I'll give you 13.
88%.
Oh, that's funny.
No, yeah, pick a trade.
Yeah, trades. I think now being 36 years old, at fucking 18, if I went into a trade, like by now I'd be crushing it.
I think this is the only way that the college bubble will actually burst is that this people who felt like they got fucked over by college, they spent too much on their loans, they'll be the ones to say, listen, fuck college. You don't need to go to college. Our entire generation, our parents said, no, you got to go to college because that's the way they were brainwashed into gay. At least go to college. You get a good job. Now I think the tide seems to be turning a little bit.
And at the same time, though, student loans, like just for a business degree, is as much as it would have been to be a fucking doctor back then. It's
I
crazy.
have no clue why these morons, like I know several people that fucking went to school for nursing and they spent $250,000-$350,000 at these big time schools. And then you got somebody who could just go to fucking Salem State, dude, and do it for like 70,000. And they're the same exact. They walk out of the place with the same exact fucking thing.
I think the power move is to go to a community college, go to fucking North Shore Community College for like the 3 years, and you do that 4th year at fucking Salem State.
If all your credits transfer.
If all your credit, but from that to Salem State, usually they do.
Oh, you mean going from community to Salem?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
The most 9 times out of 10, they're all going to transfer. And then you're that 4th year. Who cares that it's fucking 20,000
I think you don't go to
for that
college
last year?
unless you have a game plan. You need a game plan for stuff. Like, don't just go do stuff
Well, the
without a game
problem
plan.
is being fucking 18, sometimes 17 years old and making that decision that's going to change your whole life. It's going to alter your whole life. It's hard to make that fucking decision.
Fucking start an OnlyFans. Go fuck guys for money if you're a girl. That's what I would do.
Did you see this teacher?
Did you see Bad Bobby made fucking $18 million in her first month of
Yeah,
OnlyFans?
it's insane. And
18
she probably
million.
isn't even naked on it.
Oh, no, I think she is. I think she's getting fucking banged out. I don't know. Is that true, Jay Fine? Bad Bobby?
Who the fuck is that?
She's the girl. Okay, she's
Catch
that
Me
Catch Me
Outside.
Outside girl. You know that girl?
Oh, that chick started OnlyFans?
Yes, in 2021, she released all of her numbers. She started off at like 18 million for the first month.
okay. This was
Then it was like 10 million.
This
Then it
was
was
a
like
few years ago.
Yes, but she
Yeah.
just released her 2021 numbers. I think she made like 40 to 50 million in 1 year on OnlyFans. Yes.
Well, there's this teacher and some fucking Ohio whatever that she actually ended up getting fired for having it because like some of the parents were posting in fucking like their town group that, oh, this Miss So-and-so has an OnlyFans. First of all, she made $1 million, I think, in like the first year of doing it. And now she's not a teacher anymore. She was teaching like 10th grade. Imagine your 10th grade teacher fucking an OnlyFans. But
That
she
would
was
be
never
awesome.
like she was never showing her face, so you only seen her body, and then somehow it got leaked. Somebody must have been jealous of how much money she's making, ratted on her. She got fired.
How can you prove that if she doesn't have her face on there? How are they gonna be like, those are her nipples?
I don't know.
That's her pussy. I know that's her pussy.
They just put the maybe a tattoo. I don't fucking know, some recognizing mark. But she ended up having to quit her job, and now she's just doing it full time.
God, imagine being in 10th grade and your teacher was like somewhat hot, and then she had an OnlyFans.
Oh my god, I would subscribe to that.
Oh
so
my God,
fast.
I'd be buying fucking those gift cards, the preloadable gift cards.
Being a
dude,
fucking
just to
horned up 10th grader. Fucking,
Yeah.
I'd be trading in my.
They
my
just got it so
Roblox.
easy nowadays. These fucking kids, dude.
I know, it's fucking. They're all pansies.
They just fucking. They don't have to do shit for their porn. They don't got to do shit for
No,
nothing.
think about the fucking. Not even that. It's like, remember that kid that was just opening up toys people would send him? He was making fucking millions of dollars. He's like 7 years old.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Talking about Ryan? Yeah, those kids. I mean, I'm sure that there's some pedophile shit going on with those parents. I don't know. I don't trust any of those parents that get their kids into that shit quick.
I know, it's weird.
But then just think about it. Think if I got my kid into that and then the money starts pouring in. I don't know. How do you stop it? You probably can't. But you know
don't.
your kid's going to grow up weird. 6 years old. He's just on there the whole time. Do you ever see that family? Then the whole family started getting involved.
I know, it's fucking weird.
He was making like
dude.
20 million a year, dude. 20 million a year opening toys.
I would do that for 2 years and then be like, all right,
Would
you're
you
off the internet.
would you get your asshole eaten on camera for 20 million a year? Of course, right?
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, absolutely. And
What wouldn't you do for $20 million?
There's not much.
Yeah, yearly. We're talking too.
Yeah, that I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
There's-
I don't think
there's
I don't
not
think there's
much.
much I wouldn't do.
No. And there's ways to do it, but I don't fucking know. I haven't cracked the code. It certainly isn't this podcast.
I would agree with that. It's definitely not this podcast. I think that we missed the boat big time on anything creative, comedy wise.
We
we're
had
old.
to start younger. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, if we just grew up in like a weird time where, dude,
It was
we
gay
had,
to do this.
Yeah, we had beepers. Like cell phones weren't a thing. You weren't getting the HD cameras where you're catching shit. Imagine if we filmed and posted all the shit we did when we were younger.
You sound like Jackass style.
Oh, we would be superstars.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, oh, absolutely.
Now I just get calls all the time. You still doing that gay podcast on Tuesdays?
I know. I can't believe you guys haven't quit yet.
Did you
Does
guys, what do you
anybody
guys
even
blow
watch?
each other on camera for
Yeah.
an hour? I go, yeah, I blow my cousin on camera.
Yeah, I
20
love
million, I might.
It's my favorite. I'd let you for 20 million. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's tough. You try to. I wouldn't even say that we're trying to make it. That's not even like, I don't even think.
Well, I always get
that's
the
our
thing that my
mindset.
father always was like, you believe your retard cousin. That's how he always said, you believe your retard cousin actually thinks you're going to make it.
I know he tries to throw digs.
This is what he says, like, your retard cousin actually thinks that this podcast is going to blow up. And I just laugh. I'm like, yeah, he's retarded.
Me?
I agree. Yes.
He's talking about me?
Yeah, he's talking about you.
Yeah, whatever.
So
Yeah,
don't
but-
act like you don't think it's going to blow up. You
No.
actually
The
think that.
only reason I would want it to is to just to prove him out of spite.
Yeah, so
That's- it's
is that
only-
the
it's
same reason
strictly
why
out
the
of
AMC
spite.
you want AMC to pop off?
It's strictly out of spite.
Yeah,
It's
because
not
so many
because
people
I
push-
wanted to.
but they were right about AMC.
Yes, AMC bent me over a barrel and bent you over a barrel.
Hugely.
And then you know the meme with the black dude with the biggest dick on the planet?
Yes, it was that size dick.
That size dick
Yeah.
running full speed. Like it's fat like Usain Bolt or Usain Bolt's type speed. That size dick.
I can't even think
bent
about it. Sometimes
over
I
a
get
barrel.
sick. I get sick thinking about like a couple 100,000 just could be sitting in the bank right now.
Well,
just think
it's-
what that could have done.
The thing is it's our fault. We got greedy. Could I have sold? And I would have had like, I don't know, like close to 50,000. That's my down payment for a fucking house.
Wait, so you guys, hold on, time out. So you guys had like a couple $100,000 collectively worth of GameStop?
I think I was up to like 150 or 170
I had
at
about-
its peak.
Yeah, I had close to 50.
And you guys were just like, we're going to ride the wave.
Oh
Riding the wave. We
We
did.
thought it was going to explode.
It was going to 700, 800. It just stopped at 70. They just shut it down and they were just like, no one's buying. They started removing the buy buttons and shit.
Yeah, they
I
fucked
remember
us.
that. They put the freeze
And
on
like,
it, yeah.
dude, like if I just sold then, it would have been like, just think what you could do with that money now because that's going to be keep growing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you flipped that.
When you wound up being able to sell it, what'd you get for it?
I still haven't sold it, Jay Fine. I think I might have like $1,000 left.
I
or
have,
something.
like,
it's like an absurd amount. Little.
I went from
I don't even look at it.
like 50 and change to $86 is what's in the account now.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
From
Yeah,
this-
I'm like
it's
around the
so
same.
you have the same number of stock. The value just went from 50,000 to
Tanked.
80 something.
It tanked, and then they reverse split it, so now you have less shares.
Right.
It's a whole thing. We could do a whole podcast.
well,
on
I
how
remember
AMC
because
fucked us.
they froze the trading on it, and
They
which
froze the trading on
was
that.
super fucked up. Like, you
And
can't-
then
yeah.
and then not only did they freeze the trading, then the fucking president sold like half of his shares.
yeah.
Something crazy.
It's nuts. You go watch that Dumb Money thing, dude. And it's
That
like
movie is fucking great, by the way.
I don't feel bad,
but it made me
because
nauseous watching it.
I don't feel bad because like there are people who probably killed themselves over this.
Oh,
Like easily.
yeah, easily,
Think about
dude.
people that made millions that were like 10x what we put in. Maybe I don't even know. I didn't even put that much money in, like 5 to 7,000.
I'm thinking about what you're saying right now, and I'm like, I probably would have killed myself. Like, that's fucking
Yes.
crazy.
And- but it was
brutal.
a very slow descent, and there's always times like last week they were like, "It's going back up, guys," and
Yeah,
we were just
they-
sitting there.
it's like people are
So I
nuts.
will die with this in the grave. Bury me with an AMC stock. All my AMC stock that's left, because if I sell now
No, you're a loser.
and then it goes up,
You could
I
kill you.
will kill myself.
That's when you
If
will
it
kill
just goes
yourself.
up, if it just goes up where I can make like just my money back,
Yeah, you'll be happy.
I'll be happy.
Yeah, you'll definitely be happy.
So right now it's like
I put all those checks we were getting from the government during
COVID
fucking
checks.
COVID. I put every penny of that
that
into
might be
this.
a good skit of us just being like on the roof of the building, being like, they fucking took the AMC stock. They took away the buy button.
They took it.
They
I'll
took
jump.
it away. I'll fucking
I'll
jump.
do it. Yeah. So basically, we got fucked, and it's no fault but our own, because I could have sold it when it hit like $76, but I got greedy. It's going up to 600, 700, dude. I'm gonna have 10 million in the bank.
I think it was up to 77 when we thought that. So we were thinking we're going to get 10x. We think we're going to be around like at least $1 million each. Close
Well,
to
it
$1
was
million each.
blasting, dude. It went from, let's say we bought in at $7, $8. It went all the way to 76, and everybody's like, dude, it's going. And then they just, nope, you can only sell. You can't buy anymore. And it just fucking, it was a 3-week descent from 70 to 60 to 50, and I'm like, no, it'll go back up.
It'll go back up. It
And
has
then it
to.
just went from 50 to 40 to 30. I'm like, no, it's gonna go back up. They're just playing. And then from 30 to 20 to fucking 10. Then it went all the way down to like $4. I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it went down like 20. Let's look at the stock right now. It's probably at $7, but it's really at 70 cents because it reverse split times 10x.
Well,
So you're gonna divide the number by 10 right now.
Well, it split.
Yep.
It split, and then it reverse split. So it split, and it gave like this ape coin, this like fucking stupid.
Then they merged it back. It's all money laundering. It has to be money laundering. It's the only thing that makes sense. There's money laundering. Right now, it's at $8.16. So that's like we bought it for 81 cents.
Yeah, and the crazy part is like they're cash positive right now. Like their numbers have been great.
They're making great money. That's why people like. Well, here's the thing. There's this whole thing like they short and stock should be illegal. Jay, I don't know if you know anything about it, but basically I can bet against a stock and say you're not going to get money. But the way that they do it is they fund it. It's called naked short, and they fund it without actual money. So there's this whole like dark web of ways.
They're doing it with IOUs and the dark pool. It's
essentially
like a
like
nightmare.
These hedge fund managers who said, oh, I don't think AMC is going to be over. Let's just say $9.
Right.
They're saying it right now. They'll put a bet in. Okay. They'll put the bet that's going to be under 9. Okay. So now it starts raising a little bit. They'll put all this money into these short stocks. They'll short the stock down to like $7 and they won't have to actually put any money up out of that. Like, because of the way that they do it.
IOUs.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a very corrupt system. The whole thing, to think that me and Justin were going to win
No.
in this system was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
We're idiots.
But that's the other thing too.
And-
Like you guys, like if you guys were trying to short sell, or if you guys were trying to like trade on margin with like margin accounts, like you're not going to get the access to the same margins that like.
No shit.
No, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So they're going to be
not.
like, oh, maybe we'll lend you like, maybe we'll front you like 50% of the cost, and you got to have 50% to cover it like in your account. But like an institution, they would.
I actually have a good way to make money right now. We could just try to have people short the podcast.
Yeah.
Like sell short stocks to the podcast. Like, dude, we're not going to get over 5,000 followers. I bet you a lot of people would buy the shorts over the longs.
Yeah, but then I would just be buying fucking fake follows. I would have bought the shit out of it.
What, you're going to make them all lose money? We'll just keep the money.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll just stop posting fucking 5 videos or something.
that's it.
Or
Yeah,
my
we'll just go Sunday service every single day.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
post a
we
Sunday
definitely
service every
won't get a
single day.
fucking single follower.
We'll just post all Nico's. Nico, do a gambling thing every single day.
Yeah, we'll start losing. We'll hedge fucking. We'll be
How do you
hemorrhaging.
think he feels that you keep deleting these posts?
I don't think he feels any type of way about it, to be honest, because he doesn't even realize that I did it.
You just like uncollabing with them. I think it's a little fucked up.
No,
to not even,
I
like,
don't
text
think
him.
it's a little fucked up, and here's why. Because A,
He didn't come today.
no,
Can you put that as A?
that's not A.
Okay.
That's probably D.
Okay, that's D.
A, he has uncollabed with videos that we've posted.
Okay.
A. B, it's a shit product.
Okay, B's a shit product.
And I love him. He's my cousin. He's way more creative than that, and he's not tapping into it. That's his own problem.
So you think this week him just riding in a car saying like, oh, if we go 50% again, don't you think he should like, my whole thing is like, shouldn't he like show his picks more? Like it's just, he just does a screenshot of the picks and you can't even tell what the picks are.
Yeah, but not only that.
Should he go through the picks?
C, and now here's C.
Okay, here's C.
It kills our algorithm. We're posting specific.
But do you think it's because it's a bad product?
Exactly.
It's
And
not- it's not the
only that, but
content.
I think it's a mix of both. If I'm going to be honest with
Okay.
you, we'll post a video that does 5,000, then 50,000, then 4,000, 3,000, then that video that is completely irrelevant from the algorithm that we've pocketed ourselves into. So everything's going left. Then he puts out an inferior product all the way to the right, and it does 200 views. There's a reason for that.
I think he's got his okay. I think his angle needs to be like, hey, we're betting sports. Like, I'm probably gonna fucking lose. Let's have some fun. Let's be degenerates together. Like, I don't think you can come at it from like a sports advisor standpoint. Like, whenever I see a video of some dude who's like, I'm an expert, this is what you should bet. I'm like, I keep fucking scrolling.
Loser.
I'm like, yeah, see you later, buddy. Like, it needs to be like, hey, I'm a fucking degenerate sports bettor. Let's be degenerates this weekend. Here's what I'm fucking riding. Probably gonna lose again. Like, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, I can relate to that shit.
Yeah, but
You know
like,
what I mean?
hey, I'm a
You know what I mean?
scumbag.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I lose 90% of every single parlay that I put in.
I think he just needs to get crazy.
I
The
need
cut
to-
your hair thing was good.
I need
Like,
to
he was gonna
stop
cut his
putting
hair.
out. I need to stop putting out my parlays. I'll show him how to do it. Be like, hey, if you want to win, do the exact
Right, exactly.
fucking
Something like that,
opposite of
right.
what I'm doing.
He got to find a better angle because the sports advisor angle is, first of all, it's overdone.
Yeah, everyone's a fucking sports.
Everyone's a
betting
sports
yeah.
advisor. Meanwhile, they're all fucking broke. No one can win at gambling. No one can actually win at gambling. But if you want to be a retard like me, make these bets.
Exactly.
That should be his whole
100%.
angle.
Yeah. Instead,
He thinks that he thinks this is a blossoming franchise that people love to see. I swear to God, that's what he thinks.
no, I know.
I think more people would be commenting. I just think he just needs to hype it up a little bit. I'm not against giving you picks on the website. That's where
I think it's barely story worthy, but I'd give him story.
So you'll give him the story.
That's where I'm at. Because you know what it does, and the proof is in the numbers. The next video that we post does shit numbers. When it's the same, like I said, we're going left, left, left. Randomly, we post the right video. The next video we post left does inferior numbers to the pocket we were in and we created.
Yeah, so you think that's killing our algorithm. So you're really protective of the algorithm right now.
I'm being a Mako, and you gotta be
that's
because
what I was going to get to.
and that's fine, and I completely understand it.
So now you understand it now?
But I do and I don't, because here's the thing, is we're still in the same vein. He does skits. He does comedy stuff where we're still in the same pocket. So it didn't make sense for him not to post it. Whereas if we're completely, like I said, posting left, and if we were like, hey, can you collab with this completely irrelevant thing? And then that doesn't make sense. And you can see the dip. But when he was actually collabing, he was doing the podcast stuff that he was sharing was doing 15,000, 20,000
Mako stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It was doing well. So it didn't make sense for him not to continue to post stuff that was doing well. It didn't make sense to me.
I just think right now you can't shit on Marco right now because he's doing his thing.
I commend him for sure. I would never push him down. I think it's great what he's doing. Like, I love him. He's my cousin. I hope he makes $10 million fucking dollars.
I don't think anyone believes you think that though.
No, I'm being so genuine right now. I'm not like a bullshitter. One thing about me, Al, you know I'll cunt about something that I'm super passionate about. I'll be the biggest twat about it, 100%. But if I'm being genuine, you're either gonna get fucking 100% honesty from me either way, whether it's good or bad.
So, okay, so what, you don't think it's cunty to uncollab on a post without at least sending a text?
No, I don't, because this isn't the first conversation we had about it. How many times we've been like, no, you need to do this, you need to do that. And he'd be like, yeah, it's actually a good idea, I'll do it. He does the exact opposite and just puts out the same shit product. So we've tried to hold his hand. And he's like, fuck you guys. I'm going to do whatever I want. Post it on your own. Who cares? He has the ability and the wherewithal to be more creative than he's being. He wants to be this big. He wants to be like the same thing that his brother's doing. You know that, and I know that. But he does nothing to do it. He has no work ethic for it.
So he's got zero work ethic. So that's so, okay, give us your 5 critiques of Nico.
I think I just gave you all 5.
So you think he's more creative. He doesn't have any drive.
Yep.
What else?
He bangs out a lot.
He bangs out a lot, so he doesn't show up. So
He
the
does a
best
lot
ability is availability. He seems to
He
not be
does a
available.
lot of no-call, no-shows.
He does a lot of no call, no shows. Okay, so
You can't be texting you're not coming while you're sitting outside of his house when you got a bagel. You got a bagel with cream cheese. It's still here. You got him a coffee. You got him a donut.
I haven't had a Boston cream donut in maybe 3 years.
And you're sitting outside of his house.
I think I'm going to eat the Boston cream donut now.
You're sitting outside of his house. It's like you're ready.
It sucks to fucking Dunkin'. Fuck.
You're going.
One bite, no cream. Not even a fucking thing of cream. I haven't even got to the cream yet. That's a fucking joke, Boston cream. How does he eat these things?
Is it not wasting your time?
That's not no small bite. That's a big ass bite,
It's a
dude.
big bite. You'd expect to see some cream in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like this thing got a fucking vasectomy. Fucking ridiculous.
So here's my question, Al. Would you say that your time is valuable? You have a family.
I think my time,
You
honestly,
you have 2 businesses.
I think this is what makes me a good person. I know my time's more valuable than you and Nico.
Okay, that makes you a good
listen, I'm
person
telling
right
you.
there. Just that statement right there.
But
100%.
I don't act like that. I don't act like that, and I'm here, and I put 110% every time I'm somewhere. That's the difference between me and you and Nico.
You don't think I put 100% into things that I do? What are you talking about? That's actually my downfall. That's my problem, is I put 110% into things that give me 10% back.
No, I don't think that's your downfall.
Oh, okay.
I think you're too sensitive.
No.
Everyone calls you sensitive, Justin, for a reason. You're extremely sensitive. You take things
I'm
extremely seriously.
I'm not sensitive, dude. I'm passionate. I'm passionate.
Do you think maybe
That's my
I'm
problem.
not sensitive enough? Is that what you think? You just think automatically people are insulting you and they're doing stuff like
No. Because if I go out of my way to do something, I'm the type of person that if I'm gonna go out of my way for you and you can't reciprocate it back to me, I'll write you off so quick. And rightfully so. I've lived 36 years of my life where I have let people fucking walk all over me. I made a decision when I was like 26. I'm like, no more. Absolutely not. You get this much fucking room with me. If you fuck me over in the way I view it as you fucking me over, see you the fuck later. You're written off.
a lot of people have fucked you over.
A lot. Would you agree? You
And I don't
know
think
me.
you've written them all off yet.
I'm up there. Who have I not written off that fucked me
Tommy.
over? But Tommy's like a brother to me, which it's really difficult to do that to Tommy because I love Tommy. You know, me and
I
Tommy
love
have
Tommy
like
too. I was just trying to sow a little seed. I didn't even know if he actually did fuck you off. I was trying to see if there was something there.
No, I think that Tommy
Tommy is retarded though. He's
He's
definitely
just-
got to be a little bit of tism.
he is very stubborn is what Tommy is. He is like he's overly stubborn.
And I don't think I gave him enough shit for like trying to defend the NBA's fucking tournament, dude. Like, don't ever come into the Instagram comments and try to defend the NBA.
You were. I mean, he did. You did nothing. You
I
took it.
said, like, basically what I was trying to say is your opinion means jack shit. You liked that last Halloween movie. You said it was the best Halloween movie ever. No one's listened to you on this topic. That was my whole game plan. I think I won that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So-
He's like, no, it's the best movie ever. See how stubborn he is?
Yes.
He can't be like
He can't just be like, it sucked. And first of all, in his whole recording studio, he had Halloween everywhere.
everything.
Like mats that people were stepping on. He lives through Halloween.
He loves it. And so
How could you love it that much and then like...
dude, I'm wearing Halloween sweatpants right now.
No, but you love it that much and you can't admit like, okay, my son's a junkie. Like you should be able to
See,
admit that if
this
you have a
is
son,
why
that you love your kid.
This is why I say I'm a realist. Because you know how much I love Halloween. What's the first thing I said when we left?
Sucked.
That was the biggest piece of dog shit movie I've ever seen in my entire life. And I stick by it because I'm not a fucking a hardo when it comes to shit like that. I'm a realist.
I think my only thing is I think that you're not great at keeping relationships is what I would say. And I don't mean this as in like you with girls, even though you are crazy with girls too sometimes. I'm saying in general, you'll be like, fuck that. Like we're done. All this stuff. I'm like, dude, you're overreacting.
No, because I've said this before, because you give people so much. All right, you can only give somebody the benefit of the doubt so many times to where now I'm the asshole. Now my leash for that is very, very short now in my 36th year of living. It is.
Okay.
And not for no reason. Would you agree?
Yep.
So,
Speaking about writing people off though, Justin,
Okay.
is that I just think about that Geno Smith quote.
what?
He's like, people wrote me off, but I didn't write back. He said that last year when he went on his
yeah.
little run.
Well, he's
They
doing
wrote you
great
off for
now.
a reason. You fucking suck, Geno
He's a
Smith.
bum.
You suck, dude.
He had one good year.
One good year, he still sucks, dude.
So that's just a point I'm trying to make. And you were like, I just think I'm a very passionate person, and I'll give you, like I am. I know it's so cliche that I'm the type of person to give you the shirt off the back. I'll go out of my way to help anybody if you're on my good side. But if you fuck me, you're dead to me.
Okay. So my question is right now, we get a call from Nico, and he says,
Nico,
Sunday service needs to stay on the thing. Where do we go from here?
if you're gonna do it, then do it right. You got to make it funny. We're a comedy podcast. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay.
I think.
So
I don't think
mean,
people find us funny. I think we try to be funny.
we try. I don't know. We don't try to be funny. That's the problem. Is we're just ourselves.
we try to have comedic
timing
elements.
and elements. Yeah, no, of course. But we're not sitting there like we don't have anything fucking written for this. We just
Probably do
come
a lot better if we could do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we probably would.
It's just
but
come in with like canned jokes and a bunch of bits.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not us. That would be us not being us. So we're just, if people find us funny, which they do, and I don't know why, it's because we don't give a shit. It's just natural. It's not anything like, there's no bit, there's no fucking, we're faking our fucking accents, which people think like constantly, which is ridiculous. I'm gonna sit here for fucking 3 hours when we talk
it's because of people.
with a fake accent.
It's because of people like. It's because of people like Everyday Maggie. It's because of people like the girl that dates the Cooney kid. Like these are the people that like when they clearly fake.
Well, they're
their
giving us a
accent,
bad rap.
They're giving normal people fucking bad raps so that they hear somewhat that they consider. I don't even think I have a strong accent. People think I do. I don't feel like I'm faking an accent. But people like this feel like we are.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think I want to talk like a fucking moron? That's what they think.
I would say there's a lot worse accents. I would say that the Wisconsin accent. Hey, no, hello.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. That's a bad accent.
That's a horrible
Philly's
accent.
a pretty trashy accent.
Yeah.
Pretty trashy. Even Pittsburgh's bad.
Yeah, even New York sucks.
Yeah, New York is fucking trash, dude. Coffee. They suck, dude.
Couple
So everywhere
coffee.
we all talk. I think it's just the Northeast talks like shit, dude.
Yeah, we're just horrible.
Is there
We're
any
lazy.
accent that everyone likes?
No. No accent. Like,
There's no accent that everyone likes.
no, absolutely not.
You know what I would say? Any accent that a hot girl has, people like. It doesn't matter what she has for an accent. No,
It depends on what you fucking look like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why, like, we're fat assholes.
I wish I
disgusting
was a
looking.
hot girl.
Oh, be the best.
I would be just made in the shade, dude.
Would you be rubbing your pussy on camera? Because I think you've said that on Heavy Film.
1,000%. You know how
You
much
said
money
that.
I'd be making on
Just
OnlyFans
been
right now?
fucking-
I'd be a fucking superstar. I would be the first one in my bio. Top 1%.
I always thought like
Top 0.1%.
a good old OnlyFans, like you call yourself like DJ something like as a girl, and then you just like paint like a record on your
Fucking
pussy,
DJ Diddles,
and then
dude.
you're just like just the whole time, yes, and you're like making the noises. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I would kill it. I'd be fucking killing
You
it,
put it to
dude.
the
Do you know
drops,
how much
you know?
fucking money I'd be making?
Oh,
It would be so
sex work's the
stupid.
best work. Sex work is the best work.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. I'd be crushing it.
Yeah, because you have no shame.
Zero shame. Which is, I mean, I like that. I like that about me.
You like that about you, yeah.
You know? If I would say that's one of the qualities I like most about myself, it's the fact that I really don't have any
So
shame.
my question is that we talked about this with why am I blanking on her name? Caitlin?
Yes.
The pube cast where she gets to wax you. Are you gonna let her wax you? Because we don't even know if Nico's
Oh,
gonna
I
wax
would.
You let her wax you?
100%.
Your ass, everything. Grundle?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That doesn't bother me.
Grundle in.
Yeah.
Grundle back. Brazilian. You're getting a Brazilian.
I'll get a Brazilian. Just
guy's
don't do
Brazilian.
like my armpits because that would hurt. I'm
I'm pretty sure your grundle's gonna hurt, dude.
I'd rather my grundle than the pits, dude. Or like my beard.
Well, the good news is that if she does like your pubes and shit, like you won't have to do them for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, and imagine me using the bidet after my fucking, I get all that ripped off, dude. Oh my God. Just thinking about it gets me going.
You'd be so clean. You're
I'd
right
be
about
like-
that because we do have hair down there. I'm guessing I have hair. I don't know. I've never looked.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming I got a little hair on my
It's a
asshole.
lot.
Is it a lot?
Definitely.
Maybe I'll get a mirror down there and like maybe do some squats in front of the mirror
Yeah.
just to see. But yeah, that would be extra clean.
Yeah.
No hair in the way.
I would do that. Sign me up. Caitlin, if you hear this,
She'll hear it.
I'll be
send
your
it to her. We'll
first.
clip it up.
Let's get this pube cast
I think
going.
we do it right on here. Right here. Well, really, I would love to enjoy the stink of this room with you.
I'd lay right on this table, ass out.
Facing that way? Or you facing that way? Or are we facing the camera?
No, I would probably lay this way
Okay.
because we want to be able to use it. You can't just have my asshole on camera. You can't do that.
You
But
know,
you can get my reaction, and I have a nice flat pancake ass. I have zero ass,
something about our family, we don't have great asses.
like no asses. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I think the back of my hamstring connects to my back.
Oh, it's like a straight shot.
It's just a straight
You
shot.
can land an airplane on it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's like, I don't know what it is. Our genetics are fucking weird. Most of us have like nice eyes. We have decent facial hair. We look younger than we are, but we got no asses.
I don't agree to any one of those things besides the facial hair. I don't think we look younger than we are. You think that?
People always think I'm like in my 20s, 28.
Do you think that's because you dress like you're a fucking 17-year-old?
No, how do you want me to dress?
I don't know. You just got all fucking logos all the time, like logos on
Logos?
logos, like that you never match.
What do you mean?
You're just all logoed up. You see Nico the past couple
I
times?
look like a NASCAR.
With his fucking happy dad fucking gross
He loves
shit,
that
dude.
thing, dude.
Oh, I had so many people text me like he looks disgusting. Tell him to shave or do something. Like you wonder why he gets no pussy. It's crazy. He got all these fucking logos on his thing. He looks fucking. That's probably why he couldn't come in. He didn't have any more logos. He probably didn't do his laundry. Didn't do
One
his
time when
laundry
I
or
was
shower.
working at King's, and the dude so he was like a director, not a director of operations, something for events, but he was like up there. And like right before I became a manager, he sat me down in the office and he goes, "You're never going to be able to provide for your family." I said, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Yeah, you have too many tattoos. You're never going to be able to provide for your family." That's what he said to me. Legitimately.
He said,
I go, "What?"
he's not wrong.
No, that's ridiculous. I go, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Yeah, you don't put bumper stickers on a Ferrari." This dude was like maybe 42 at the time.
So did he
43.
want to fuck you with that comment? That seems like that's like a fuckable line. Like you don't put bumper stickers on a Ferrari. He's trying to call you a Ferrari.
He just meant your body, not like in general. He was basically talking about himself. He said I would never put bumper stickers on a Ferrari.
I see. It's not out of the realm of possibility that he wanted to fuck you, though.
He was a little weird. He might have been a little
Okay.
gay.
Okay.
But imagine like your corporate boss, because it was a very corporate place, telling you you're never going to amount to anything in life because you have tattoos and you're never going to be able to provide for your family.
Where is this? Which place is this?
This was at King's.
Oh, at King's. I thought it was the pet store.
No.
Oh, the King's. That kind of went out in flames, huh?
Yeah, they fucked
Yeah,
me.
they fucked you.
I was
Lions
working,
Group, I think, right?
Yeah. I was working about 55 hours a week, maybe 60 hours a week, and they only paid me for 40, and I was an hourly manager, dead illegal. And then what they did is I would never punch in. So every Sunday, they had me add my own hours, told me, "Hey, add your own hours, 40 hours.
Why didn't they just switch you to fucking salary?
It's crazy to me.
Just switch you to salary, and then that handles everything.
And I ran their whole training program. I legitimately ran their whole training program. I created the whole program. I ran all their music shit. So like, not only in my store, they would have me make playlists for all their stores. So they would all use all my music that I would make at this home base.
Okay, well,
And spread out to every single one.
what I will say about that is that doesn't mean jack shit. I know that you think that
I was
that means
basically
stuff.
I was their fake fucking music director. What are you talking about?
I don't think that means anything. Like you just built a playlist for your place, and then they took it. I mean, like
Yeah,
that's
but
like
no,
that's
they would task me.
It's not like you made like their fucking their buffalo chicken dip or something like that.
No,
that they
but
use.
I mean, what's the difference? If I made the ranch at this home store and they used it for everybody,
I think it's a huge.
there's no difference.
I think the huge thing would be like them paying you hourly and then just making you log your hours at 40 hours. If they pay you hourly, you're supposed to punch in and you're supposed to punch out. You should have been as a salary worker. So why don't we? Kings are thieves. Is that true?
Oh yeah, 100%,
They stole from you.
100%.
Did you ever do any type of litigation or anything like that?
I did.
Did you ever get a settlement?
I did.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
No, I'm not.
But we're gonna say it on a podcast anyways.
Well, I didn't give any numbers.
Okay, so you're not. So you're allowed to talk how they're thieves and they did settle with you out of court.
Yeah,
They never had like an NDA, like you can't talk about this. I'm trying to cover your ass.
I
Here.
had an NDA.
Okay. Are we allowed to talk about this, Jay Fine, or not? That's what we got.
The company
Because we're definitely clipping this. We're definitely clipping the fact that
they sold the company. It's not. It's not even Lions Group anymore.
I'm pretty sure it's Lions.
It might still be, but top to bottom, they got rid of everybody. They
Because of
actually,
this.
not only that, I signed the NDA. I signed the NDA, did all that. They asked me to go back 6-7 months ago, if you remember, they offered me $75 a year, 2 weeks paid vacation, full health, full dental, and a 401k.
That's not bad.
No, and I told them to fuck off.
Well, I mean, if they're going to steal from you once, what makes you think they're not going to steal from you again?
You see why my lease is so short now?
Well, I mean, that's a different leash. Yeah.
But it adds to the pile. It's like just another straw to the camel's back. You know? So, yeah, basically, fuck them. I would never work. They could have offered me $2 million a year, and I would have told them to go fuck themselves.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you, I'm a man of pride.
So if they were like $250 flat,
No.
6 weeks vacation.
No.
Oh, I would take that in a second.
I
Take
know
it for
you
a year,
would, but
dude.
I just...
We'll get sponsored by Kings, dude. Then we'll have this podcast sponsored by Kings.
Yeah.
Family, dining, bowling.
They fucked me so bad, dude. They fucked me so bad. And at the time, I was the training manager.
Is this in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was making maybe $1,400 a week. I had my own apartment. I was killing it. I had my own car. Obviously, like, I was doing well. I was like saving up for a fucking house.
This one you were with the stripper. She was probably pulling in some money too.
Well, she was. Yeah, we were doing all right between the
Yeah,
both of us.
I'm sure. Cash.
Yeah, and so we rented a single family house, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. We paid $1,075 a month. It was so cheap.
That's dirt cheap.
We were in the heart of
Fucking
Orlando
Florida,
too,
dude.
dude.
The
It was
best.
like a nice area. 2-car garage. I had a full fenced-in yard, a
You
screen
see what happens
patio.
when like everybody's conservative in your state?
It's crazy.
It's crazy how that works like that. Like all of a sudden you don't have to pay for all this shit. Like money's not going to other shit that it shouldn't be going to. It's like they're not like fucking trying to save trees and shit.
It's
You know?
crazy. So then I went from, like I said, I was doing all that, and so I was making like as a server too, because I was the training manager as well. They paid me hourly. They paid me like $15 an hour on top of me making just regular server shit too. And I was the lead, so I would get all the big parties. I would get everything. So I was crushing it. I was making a ton of money.
Then they offered you to be a manager.
They offered me to be a manager. I was
and
an
you just
hourly
like to
manager.
be in charge of things.
Yes. That. But I was trying to like...
Ego.
No, it's not even an ego thing. I was just trying to better my life. I was trying to become like maybe a director of operations. I really did enjoy working for this company. And they were growing so fast where I was getting an opportunity to grow with it. And it's like, all right, I could have had an opportunity to make $150,000 a year.
Yeah.
You know? So why would I not work towards that goal? I'm all goal oriented, you know. If I see an end game, I'm going to work towards it. So I took the job. It was a pay cut. I think I was making $16 an hour. So I already took the pay cut. I did that for fucking, they're like, listen,
How does a manager make $16 an hour?
it's crazy. This is 2014.
That's
It's
That's
not
crazy,
It's
dude.
not a lot. That's what I'm saying. So I went from making, my income got cut in half twice.
I think middle management's one of the biggest.
Scams in the world.
Yeah.
But I got my income literally got cut in half and then cut in half again. I'm still living the lifestyle. It's not like I didn't have all the same bills. So I went from making all that money and started slowly losing everything.
Right.
My car, it's like I got to eat.
Yeah. You gotta go there first. You gotta feed yourself.
I got to feed myself. Now I lose the car. Now I'm Ubering to work. Now it's like I'm on the verge of getting evicted. You know, it's like, this is why I ended up coming home. I quit and I came home. It was crazy. I literally lost everything. I started with nothing.
What a management program.
I know.
What a step up.
Well, listen, if you think about it, look at the timeline of me. I moved to Florida. I had $40 in my pocket because I went on this big thing when I went to Florida, I came back. I made a ton of money. I told the story in the podcast. You can go back to the episode with Mike was on it. I made a ton of money. I came back. I was chilling for a little bit. That money ran out. She came and then we fucking moved to Florida.
Right.
I sold my car, whatever. I had about $60 in my fucking pocket. It was bad. I was down bad. And then moved there, got the job there, built this whole life, bought a car, got my own house, did all this and that, and then took that job thinking like, hey, the train's rolling. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And then they fucked me so bad. Now they're not even paying me overtime. I'm making 16. Like I said, cut in half twice. You start losing everything now. When I came back, I stayed with my mom.
Yeah.
I went to work at Go-Go, and I went to work at what's the brewery? Down the Road Brewery. Saved up money. It was doing all this, that, rebuilt again. So now the point where I'm at now. So I've went from
two different lives almost. Three different lives.
Yeah, losing everything to sleeping on. Now it's like, all right, you move into an apartment. There's nothing in it.
Which is
I had
crazy.
the money to get an apartment. Then I bought a bed. I put the mattress on the floor.
That's
Live
it.
like that for 6 months.
Yeah.
So you can start buying and acquiring all the stuff, again. And then to move back, get rid of it all again, lose everything, move in.
Yeah.
Now I just fucking rebuild again. So it's like why my lease is so short is because of these experiences in my life.
So what's your goals here? What's your goals of this podcast? Since let's get those on the thing. Like, what's your goals? Because you're goal oriented.
I am goal
oriented. You just did a
oriented.
30-minute diatribe about being goal oriented. So let's hear your goals of this shit.
I would like to make this a full-time job. I think that would be fucking awesome. I love spending time with you guys. As much as we give Nico shit and we give each other shit and I give you shit, we don't really give Jay Fine shit. But, I'd like to give Jay Fine shit too.
You want to be here 24/7.
I would like to be able to record 3-4 episodes a week and actually get fucking some sponsors and paid for it.
What are we going to talk about for 8 2-hour episodes? I mean, 4 2-hour episodes.
There's plenty. I can talk forever, dude. We can keep this thing running for 24 hours. I would find things to talk about.
Yeah, would people listen? How do you make this a full-time job? I guess that's the question. Goal, like that's a goal, but how do you make that a full-time job? Because I don't think you do anything to make that happen.
The thing with podcasts and I think we're on the right track. What we're doing, we're starting to do skits, and our following is growing. It is. Like I'm not going to lie to anybody. People are listening. People are liking it. You keep that track, and you just keep slowly building, slowly being consistent. People know when the episodes are coming. They fucking listen to it. Whatever. You keep a slow, steady pace. You keep growing to a point where now you're getting noticed. Now sponsors want to do this or do that. And maybe we do live shows or whatever the case may be. But if this could be our full-time job, would you not? If we're all making 100, 200,000 a year, which I know it's very difficult to do that. I know it is. But I'm just saying, if you had the opportunity to do this 3-4 days a week, making 200,000 a year as your full-time job.
Yeah, why wouldn't? Like, that's crazy. Jay Fine, you'd sign up for that, right?
Easy.
Easy. And we all would. We all know we would. So why
That's
would
an
that
absurd amount of money.
Why would that not be a goal? Like you shoot for the moon, the least you can reach the stars. Or you shoot for the stars, the least you can reach the moon. Whatever the fucking little jingle is there. But that's my end game. I would love to do this full time and do road shows. Like, look at IU Garbage. That's what they do. Or look at fucking.
Yes, I think IU Garbage has talent and connections. We don't have either one of those things.
No, to say we don't have talent is stupid.
We don't have any talent, and we have no.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, see, this is one of your biggest flaws, because not everybody can do what we do. You think that they can. We look at, and I love Eddie to death. I love Eddie.
And now you're going to shit on guests?
I'm going to shit on him a little bit.
Okay.
He came on, and he even said it himself. He's like, I don't know, on the way home, he's like, I don't know how you guys do that. You guys can fucking talk forever. He's like, I froze. I was so nervous, and I get it was his first time, for sure. I completely get it. It's like going on stage. You always have that little stage fright, that little doubt. You don't want to fuck up. You don't want to say anything wrong. People are going to see this. People are going to think we're fucking weirdos. And I get that thought process, that train of thought. So I'm not going to shit on him too hard, because he was like, oh, I know that if I came on again, it would be whatever. But like I said, not everybody can do that. It is a skill set that I'm sure Jay Fine has had people on a fucking podcast that come in here, and he's not going to name any names, obviously, because he's a fucking professional. But Jay Fine, I'm sure, can tell the difference between somebody that has talent and somebody that does not. Jay Fine, would you agree?
Right away. And I've had people come in here too, and I know if their podcast is going to make it more than a couple episodes or not. And I've had a couple people too that they've fallen off, and I'm like, yeah, I knew.
You knew.
Yeah.
Now, a completely outside perspective. Now I know I know you're our producer, and I know we have egos that like to be stroked.
No one likes their ego stroked.
Would you say?
I hate the sound of my own voice. I hate looking at videos.
Do you think what Al said 5 minutes ago is true?
What about the talent thing?
Yes.
No, I think you guys are talented.
Okay.
Don't lie, Jay Fine. Jay Fine just wants to fucking raise the rates. That's what he wants to do.
But, I think that, it's a game. And it's a lot has to do with the right place at the right time. And somebody listens to you that fucking, they might see it. It's like, why did we even get on Bobby's? We had no right to be there, is your opinion.
I know. No, that's not an opinion. That's a fact.
But why is that a fact?
Just a fact. That's a fact.
Why is that a fact?
It's just a fact.
He would have never invited you. He would have. He didn't
I
have
had a
to.
great time. I'm not saying I didn't have a great time. You think too highly of yourself sometimes.
No, I do not.
You think
Absolutely
too highly of yourself.
not. I do not.
Yes, you do. You think it's
don't.
all done. It's all said and done. It's done.
No.
We're gonna make it no matter what. But it's not even like we're gonna work harder. Make it. It's like we're already there. That's how I feel like you feel.
But that's not true. That's not how I feel. I think we have a whole lot of work to do. And like I said, it's right place or right time. The right video pops. Look at people that just there's people out there that are fucking big right now that just annoy the fuck out of me, that I get no entertainment out of, that are crushing it and making a ton of money.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that you do need one video to pop, and then you need to parlay that and keep going.
Exactly.
So I think the whole point of everything is just to be consistent.
And what do we have more than anything? What is our biggest advantage more than anything on this podcast?
I'd say A, Sunday service, B, consistency.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd say those two things. When Sunday rolls around, it's football season. You know what's coming.
Yeah. You
know what's
rely on
coming.
that.
It's coming at 105 after you can put your bets in. That's when it's coming, Jay.
And then it's taken down by 3:00.
So that's we know that's coming, and that's good.
So one thing you'll get out of us is consistency, whether you like it or not, whether you fucking stick with it or not. But you can see the people that are starting to follow us and commenting on shit and liking shit. It's like we're getting a completely different demographic now. Do you know what our demographic is on IG now?
Is it women now more?
It's 62% men.
Wow.
So with 38% women?
Yes.
Well, I don't think they're gonna really like when I get wicked sexist and stuff, just because I know it fires them
We've
up.
been this way the whole time. Nothing's changing.
That is true. That is true.
I'm
I
just
definitely
telling
won't
you.
change. I mean, they're a fucking inferior race. They really are, though. People are panicking about what's his name, Clay Travis, saying that the high school basketball team would beat the
Oh, that's awesome.
high school state basketball boys basketball team, the best
Would
one in
be
the
a
country,
WNBA team?
the WNBA champions.
They would,
team.
100%.
It's just Darwinism. It's
Yeah.
just come on, let's just be realistic. Do I think the girls have a chance? Yes, because they are athletic. They can shoot. They got to be great fundamentally. There's a reason why the 14 and under boys have beaten the women's national team. 14 under boys soccer team have beaten the women's national team in soccer.
Yeah.
There's a reason why that happens.
Well, it's
once
just more
boys hit
physical.
puberty,
Yeah.
all you have to do is get boys to puberty, and they'll be stronger than any woman known to man. That's just how it works. They're going to be more athletic. It just, unfortunately, we have hormones flying through our bodies at a certain age. So once they get to 17, 18, they're forming into shape. Yes, are they going to make some fucking mental mistakes? Probably. Yeah. But they're also going to put up 95 points on your ass.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think about that, Jay Fine? You think?
I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I think I could show up to the WNBA tomorrow and give 99.9% of them the business.
Oh my God. That's even better, Jay Fine.
Honestly, it's just I watch, I see some of the highlights sometimes. I'm just it looks like the game is in slow motion.
Yeah,
the game is in slow motion.
Jay Fine, they're not going to box you out.
You're not going to box me out. You're not going to go around me. You're not going to, you know what I mean? None of that's happening. And
Yeah.
it's
You're
crazy.
not going to fucking head fake me.
I think a men's over 30 league would dominate girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
easy.
It's true.
It's not even a question.
I agree with that 100%.
It's not even a question.
I think that if you could just keep our stamina up, I think it's a stamina
I think
issue.
it's strictly based on physicality.
Yeah.
Because it's not more skill. We can both get the basket. We get the ball in the basket. Cool.
The problem is there's going to be a 6'7" broad. So there's going to be one girl who's close to 7 feet.
Okay, so
that's
the
going to
thing.
eat. Would you agree?
Yeah, like if you
Yeah.
look, if I ran
Then
into
you
like
double
a
teamer, and then the game plan's out the window.
Listen, don't get
Yeah, yeah.
sexual. Don't get sexual on this.
No, but it doesn't. If you, I will admit that's your big fucking. That's the thing. If you ran into like a Brittany Griner type chick,
that's who you're gonna
You
have.
know what I mean? Like some chick like that. It's like okay, I can be humble enough to be like, look, she's got a clear advantage over
Yes.
me, right?
Yep.
But like, if it's like a Sue Bird, or some fucking 5'8" chick, oh, I'm gonna dribble and lay up. I'm gonna punch your shit into the stands. Like you're not gonna lay that out. No,
I love how Jay Fine has been like stewing about this for a week, just being like going to his fucking Monday.
I'm gonna punt
You're
that
just
shit
being
into the stands.
I know my spin move would work on fucking Sue Bird. It's not even a
Oh, I
question.
know. Yeah, not even a question. No, but it is crazy.
Yeah, so I just think, and you're talking like LeBron, you're talking like, think of LeBron James in high school, went right to the NBA. That's the caliber of kids you're talking about. They now have a rule that high school kids can't go
But
go
they
right to the
were
pros,
dude,
but they
Garnett
still
did.
could play. Some of them-
Kobe Bryant did.
this is
LeBron
my point.
James
These people
did.
are still around. They have to just go to, so you're talking about that team.
Yeah, like the McDonald's fucking high school all-star, whatever
I would
the
take
fuck it
the
is.
Division III champion from Massachusetts.
I would too.
I would take that.
I would too. Yeah.
Because they try to say, oh, the teamwork. This team has to be good at teamwork too. You know what I mean? Like, do you tell me this boys team isn't gonna like play well together? They just won the championship, state championship.
Arguably,
they
they'll have better teamwork.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this, if WNBA wants to stop making money,
They should do this.
this
Yeah,
is what they need to
100%
do.
should do
Because this is, I'm paying to watch this. I will listen, I am a 36-year-old man. I want to watch this.
Yes.
This is, I'm right in your demographic.
They
you
should-
want me to
I
go
think
over
they-
to WNBA? Stop playing fucking.
They won't do it because if I was a WNBA player, I would be very concerned with how I look.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some of them would
but
be
it-
very
but-
concerned about how they look losing to this
But
team
you
because I think they
mentioned
know
this-
deep down what's
but
going to
You
happen.
mentioned this before, dude. You mentioned this before. When the bag is on the table,
You got to put the bag on the table.
are
I
you
agree.
going to give a fuck?
I would
How
actually
you
say
look.
the WNBA girls, you love to complain about your pay, all this stuff. I think the NBA or the WNBA should make a thing that they get a 50% pay raise if they beat the fucking best high school basketball team.
I'm
you
saying
know,
I'm watching it.
And
I'm paying for that pay-per-view
if-
or whatever it
easy.
is.
And you go all-star, even just do the all-star team, you take the best players. My advice to the NBA is get your height up, get your 4'5", looking real tall, real domination, long that can stretch and shoot. You do that, maybe you have a chance to not lose by 35. You probably still lose by 15 to 18.
But you know, Clay Travis, he's putting up a real $1 million.
Oh, is he?
Oh, the offers on the table. Clay Travis has come out. Who's the team that just won the WNBA championship? The Aces. or
Yeah, I
some
think
shit
they
like
won
that?
back-to-back years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he issued it to them, and then he said any other WNBA team. He said the Aces $1 million if you beat a boys high school team of my choosing.
Oh my God, that's like $200K each. Yeah. Well, I mean, it would probably be like 100 if you get the whole team.
But like,
on it.
you know what I mean? Like he's down to put the money up.
I'm
And,
watching
yeah.
the fuck out of
Oh,
that.
he
Yeah.
would make that back in pay-per-views. Give him a
Easy.
slice of
He
the
knows
pay-per-views
that.
too.
Yeah, he knows that. For
Because
sure.
that's not even a question.
Listen, you want to make
guess what?
WNBA
If-
relevant? We cracked the code.
And if they win, that looks so fucking good for the females. Like, think about how big that would look if they legitimately
yeah.
pull it off and win.
Yeah,
Think about
they
that.
might get some fans.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
People would, they got to do something. That to me is a no-brainer. Do it. You will get fucking run out the gym though.
Yeah, and that's hard to do in any other.
Imagine them
sport,
playing like
but-
IMG or something like that. Like that
get
Florida team. You know what I'm
beat
talking about?
the brakes
Oh
off
my
of,
God,
yeah.
dude. They're all ready to go. It's like fucking Duke starting
Yeah.
5 coming at you.
Yeah, easily.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we're not even talking about a college team.
No, we're talking high school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would. Never mind a college team. They would get the fucking.
Oh no,
Breaks beat off
it's
of them.
really not fair. That's
No,
not fair.
That's not fair.
You know what the most common injury in that game would be? It'd be broken fucking noses from all the dudes flying through the air, alley-ooping it, and their knees fucking hitting
just
some
be
poor
knees
chick
in
in the
face.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that. That would be the most
Dude, they'd
common
be probably
injury,
getting
yeah.
like nuts off the face, dude, because they'd be like trying to jump over the girls.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like just straight up.
They
like,
would clear them.
dude,
They would
like,
clear
angry.
them. It's like
Just
not
being
even.
on posters, dude. That would be like and if I was a guy on the other team, I would 100%. You can't take it easy.
No.
You
No.
can't take it easy because you can't lose.
No, you can't.
It's way. There's less pressure on the WNBA. I don't care what they say.
There's
There's
more
way less pressure on the WNBA.
Way more pressure on the boys.
Because no one actually expects them to win, and I think that people are afraid to look like an asshole to say that. To say this, you know what I mean? Even Jay Fine said it. This is a normal take that anyone with a functioning brain should give.
Yes.
Okay, it's.
I mean,
fucking
there's a
Darwinism,
reason
dude.
why all these people that transition just go into women's sports. There's a reason for it.
I swear to God, I've got great hand-eye coordination, but I have got no like athletic bone in my body in terms of like cardio.
Yeah.
So like moving quickly, no, maybe quick steps, maybe. I guarantee I could be ranked nationally in a women's sport.
Yeah, I agree.
Easy.
Easily at 36 years old, bad knees, everything.
And it's not to any fault of their own. It's
No,
just
it's-
genetics, dude. It's like, listen, it has nothing to do with them personally. It's you took what was that swimmer? He was like a perennial fucking loser in swimming,
Leah.
He was ranked 438, I think, in men's, and then he went there and was ranked number 1.
dominating.
Not even just winning, dominating.
he was
Like
dominating.
people's families were crying, and can you imagine that? Like they just like legitimately, they were like, my girl was ranked number 1. She was like supposed to win all these championships, and then fucking Leah Thompson or whatever her name is comes in and just beats the brakes off these broads, and they're like, this isn't fair. No shit, it's not
Yeah,
fair.
absolutely
no
not.
fucking shit.
It's like people that were just naturally dosed with testosterone their whole fucking life, dude. It's like it's simple fucking genetics. It's like you can't compete with that. They physically cannot compete with that, and you get the brakes fucking beat off you. It's
I
not
think
fair.
everyone should, like these girls, right? You should be allowed, whatever. You're making an adult decision. You want to transition to be a girl. That's fine. But I just don't understand why they feel like the whole world has to cater to them. And to that fact, no one cares. Like, I don't care if you want to become a girl, Leah. Go be a girl.
Have a blast.
Just play with the guys. You have to play with the guys when you're born that way. That's my opinion. It goes by birth. It has to, because it's unfair to the girls. Like if I had a daughter and then all of a sudden she's like ranked nationally and she's supposed to be getting all these heights, and then all of a sudden this boy comes over, which is inherently unfair. It's already unfair sometimes when not unfair. That's a bad way. It's already crazy when someone that you don't realize comes in, and these girls have to compete with this person
They're
who's,
training their whole lives out.
you know what I mean? And then you have a guy come in that just fucking dominates, and you know what I mean? Imagine if you just went and fucking became nationally ranked in swimming.
Yeah.
I know some really fast guy swimmers. Like if you just put them in there and they have never done swimming in their life and they just fucking dominate the girls.
Oh yeah.
It's not fair.
It's definitely not fair. And Matt, like imagine being like the parent, because there's like psycho parents.
That's
You
what
know-
I'm saying. I would probably get in a fight in the stands.
That's what I'm saying. You're fighting somebody.
I would definitely 100% try to fight the parent of Leah Thompson.
Yeah, Nancy Kerrigan fucking
Like, oh, that's
instantly.
exactly what would happen. Like I would be, yes, let's do something to this girl, to this boy, or whatever you want to call it. At that point, like it's like, to me, it's just, I can't even, I think that we're going to look back in 5 to 10 years on this. I think everyone's going to look back and be like, what the fuck were they thinking? Because they're going to have to adjust at some point, some way, either. Like, it's crazy we're even still talking about this. This is what, 2
Well,
years now she's
I know.
been swimming.
Things change so quick. I mean, do you guys remember that movie? Remember Joanna Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember that was made as like this idea is so absurd that we're gonna make like a hit comedy about
Yes.
it, and
Yes.
now this is like just daily life. It's like
Yes.
everybody just being like, okay, I'm gonna be a woman and play this sport. It's like, dude, you can't do that. But that movie was made what, 20 years ago?
Oh yes.
Something like that. So in 20 years, we went from being like, oh, this is a hilarious premise to like, you have to accept this, and like, this is how it's
This
gonna
is
be.
reality now.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very
It
good.
sure
There's
is.
no way it can
Yeah.
go like this anymore. They're going to have to either make a third league where you can mix, like some type, they're
Right.
going to call it mixed or something like that.
You know what I think all sports
and then what are
should
they going to do when the whole leaderboard is all guys?
I know, it's crazy.
Whether they're born that way or not born that way, then they're going to be like, oh, well, this doesn't make any sense. Maybe we should split them back up. That's what it's going to go to.
It's gonna- yeah.
Oh, why didn't we think of this 20 years earlier? What do you mean? When they were doing it for 60 years, they would just split by gender? The most fair way possible to separate
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, exactly. I think that every sport should be allowed to do steroids. Personally,
I agree.
let them all juice.
I agree 1,000%. Let them do it.
They'll all do it, so it's all an even playing field.
I think you should be able to do whatever you want to do to give yourself a competitive advantage.
Yeah, you're like, and especially people that like, think of like somebody like a Dan Henderson who would still be able to fight. Like he was on Rogan's podcast recently, and he
Who the
still
fuck's
looks
Dan
fucking
Henderson?
great. He was a UFC fighter.
Oh, the guy with the fucked up nose.
yeah, he kind of looks like a pit bull.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He would still be able to fight, but age, or like a Chuck Liddell, like age, you're not allowed to like.
I don't think you should give them like they shouldn't be able to do anabolic steroids like let's say like trenbolone, that whatever that fucking shit is called. They should be able to do HGH. You should be a human growth hormone, help your ligaments, all this shit. Fucking
Because your mind, the problem
it got
is
Peyton Manning another fucking Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
People forget that.
Your mind, like especially for fighting, your mind develops differently. Like you're gonna see the fight different as you age. Just like anything that you're doing for a long time, but your body can't keep up. If you're allowed to fucking take these things that will like, okay, hey, yes, I'm 37 years old, 38 years old. My mind for the game is different. I can fight, but I'm slower. My body, I can't really train like I used to.
They should do them to certain things. So like HGH is perfect because you don't have those side effects, maybe testosterone.
Yeah.
But it's the other stuff. When you get into that anabolic shit, that's when you get a Chris Benoit coming at your
Yeah,
face.
at least be able to do fucking T. To get your T levels.
Get your T levels
to
up,
fucking,
dude. You want to be coming right. You want to be coming correct.
And where you're, at least your body will heal like it did when you were 25. As opposed to
I wonder how
42
low
trying
RT
to
is.
fight. Probably low. Actually, no. I got mine tested last year, and it was normal.
I never
for
got
my
it
age.
tested, but the Mark man got put on some testosterone. So
Yeah, but he's
over
like,
there coming
You think
left and
I'm
right.
Eeyore? He's Eeyore.
Nico needs to get it tested for
Yeah,
sure.
Nico needs to. But my testosterone levels were Gucci, dude. I'm
they?
still. Oh yeah. 100%.
You know they change every day. So even if you have it good, like it's
It was
okay
like a
one day.
year, I guess, a year ago. So I don't know.
Apparently they change every day. Like so you could
But
get it
we're
tested
getting
one
to
day.
that age.
Yeah.
Fucking 36. Like, yeah, I want to be fucking.
My dick still gets hard, so
yeah, no, I'm good.
yeah.
I'm good in that.
I guess we'll start worrying when that happens.
Yeah.
We start getting a little softy.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
That actually
Fucking wet
that
noodle.
was like the only side effect of COVID. When I had the COVID bad that time,
You couldn't fucking
like a week after, dude, I couldn't get like a real good fucking hard
get a
on.
Jimmy on.
Yeah, no,
That sucks.
it's like it was like a 3/4. I would call it.
Yeah, that's not
They
fun.
would call me 3/4 Al. It was
Like it's
embarrassing.
sad when you get a sad boner.
Yeah, it was just sad.
There's
Exactly.
nothing worse than a sad boner.
Yeah, sad
dude.
boner. It really is. There's no better way to describe it. Just sad, dude. Like,
Sad.
just depressed, dude. Like
a
it's been on
fucking-
Zoloft
yeah,
for a
like
week.
Zoloft boner, dude.
Dude. Yeah, just walking around, head
That's like-
down.
yeah,
It's like
ugh, that's sad.
it's like that's how I imagine a sad boner is how you walk through life sometimes. Like just like, whoa, like, really, you.
No,
Like,
I'm
like a miserable
listen,
cunt.
I'm not. I'm more optimistic than you think.
I think you are extremely fun. Like when you're not worried about other shit. So when you're like worried about like a fucking baby shower that you throw on a Pat Sunday or this podcast or like how people like answering your text messages and stuff like that, I think you are fun other than that. Like those times make so a lot of times when I'm around you,
when things
you
are going
not fun.
no, when things are going right, I'm wicked fun. But like I said, it just goes.
So you're a
into,
front runner.
It goes into.
He's a front runner.
It goes into of the passion that I have for whatever I put in.
Yeah, but do you feel like it because you're such a miserable cunt when you're doing that, like it just keeps you down further? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I probably have
Like
depression. I don't.
It keeps
fucking
you
know.
down further that you're not like, okay, let's just get through this. You're just like, oh, can you believe
Oh, I've
this?
put my head down plenty in my life. 100%.
Yeah, you put it down.
Yeah, of course I have.
Okay. Looking out for you. I want you to be happy. I want people to be around you to be happy. I don't want you to lose this girl because I feel like that's coming.
That is, it's just like you talk so ridiculous sometimes.
No, you don't think so?
No,
Okay.
please.
I'm really pissed Central Perk didn't answer. I really
Try
wanted to
one
get
more
that.
time.
All right, I'll call one more time. I mean, it's a fair question.
How did they get the rights to use that name, Central Perk?
It has to be in conjunction. Like they had to have some type of licensing
Yeah.
agreement.
They're not going to.
I'm just gonna leave probably a message on their Instagram.
They're not answering. They know people like you are going to call and be like, "Are you guys going to install a jacuzzi?"
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message
See if
system.
it says Central Perk.
857-991-116. 1. 5
Just leave a
is not
message.
available at this time.
I will.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is Bob Ward from Channel 7. I did get a disturbing thing that I just kind of wanted you guys to comment on. If you can give me a call back, please. Word is that on the second floor, you're going to be installing a jacuzzi. I think that's extremely insensitive given what happened to Matthew Perry recently. If you can give me a call back, 781-421-3165, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Was that a specific number?
I think it's their number. It's right on their
It's their
website. So
number.
it's going to be funny when they
No,
match
he
that up
means
to
the
my
number that you gave them,
Yeah,
right?
the callback.
Oh,
number.
no. I was trying to get Nico's number, but I don't have it
I was
memorized.
just sad. Dropping a callback
Just-
number. Actually,
That's
hey,
fucked
all
up.
right, real quick. I want to run this by you guys, right? I want to
Okay.
get your take on this.
Yes.
So, all right. Would you agree that, like, you know, you and your friends, you and your buddies, group of dudes, if you're going to a sporting event, there's two different ways you can do it, right? There's the first way where it's like, okay, we're going to get nice seats. We know we're going to spend more money, but it's like, hey, it's like, you know, we're going to go have like a nice event, nice
Yeah.
game, right? Then there's the, hey, let's get tickets in like the nosebleeds and like get fucked
Savages.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So if somebody hits you up and is like, hey, we're getting tickets in like the nosebleeds. So this is a Celtics game, right?
Okay.
Big
Yeah.
Wednesday, night before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
In a-
nice.
Right. So in a group chat.
Savagery is going to be happening. Yes.
Exactly. So they're like, hey, you know, I'm looking at tickets in the balcony. It's like right next to a bar. It's like away from everything. Like, you know, who's in? And a bunch of us like the message, right? Next thing we know, we get a Venmo for $350 each.
That's a lot.
$350.
Did he get a suite?
He got balcony seats. That's how much the seats are going
No
for
way.
on Big Wednesday. And so my thing is, first off, it's ridiculous that
Is it
balcony seats are that
an
expensive.
in-season tournament game?
No.
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 It's
it's
Friday.
not.
I mean, it's crazy. You
Yeah.
have to fucking follow it like this. But
So it's just a regular game. So first off, the fact that the price for the tickets went that high in the balcony is crazy to me. For even I get it, night before Thanksgiving, but that's
No.
still wicked high.
No, that's crazy.
The second thing is, if that's the case, right?
he's got to text you back.
Would you not run that by
Yes,
everybody?
You have
yes.
to.
That's a crazy.
You
That's a
have
crazy
to.
jump. Most people think balcony under 100. I think
Yes.
balcony under 100. If
Yes.
you're thinking
100
like that.
max.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yes.
if you said 120, everyone will be, fuck it. Okay,
I
go.
guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to text you back and say something. He's got to be like,
$355. We all got a Venmo
Guys,
for the other
just
day.
a heads up.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. The tickets are $350. Are you still down?
yes.
My
Yes.
answer immediately is go fuck yourself.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the general consensus is that we all would have said that, and now we're all kind of pissed because
Yeah,
we're
it's
like, what the
holidays are
fuck?
coming up.
Yeah.
You think I'm spending $350?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
is nuts. Like, you were better off. You say we could have legitimately just went.
I
They could have
will
went
s-
to the fucking Grand, dude. Bought a table for less money.
We could have all
Drunk
went
your
out to
face off.
fucking dinner. I would have went to all Hooters with all my friends. I don't give a fuck. Let's watch the game. If you're gonna spend fucking $300, dude, let's just drink our faces
I have
off.
no
what I'm
problem
saying,
spending
yeah.
$350, but it better be a low seat or a floor seat.
Exactly.
Like, that's
right.
fine. Like,
and
that would be,
tell me first that that's what we're
yes,
doing.
yes, yes.
I'm at the point in my life, Jay Fine, where at 36 years old, that I'm not sitting in the nosebleeds ever again. I'm either going to watch it on TV
Yeah.
or I'm sitting in Loge or the floor. Point blank, period. If I'm spending the money, I'm not sitting in the nosebleeds.
Well, that's
ever.
the thing. Look, here's the thing. If he had said, hey, like, you know, because again, it's like 6 or 7 of us going. But if he was like, look, you know, we're all going, like, we're going to have fun, spend like $80, $90 on like a
Yeah.
balcony ticket. Like, you know, we'll go out there, you know, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But it's just like the amount of money for that is just like,
No, it's
crazy.
absurd.
And then to not check is just,
I
I'm
feel
just
like you have to check at any point
Yeah,
almost.
you
Even if
do.
it's 85, it'd be like, hey guys, just to let you know they're 85 each. That's good for
Exactly,
everybody.
yeah. Right,
like
right.
you gotta if you're at any point, you should be rechecking about the price.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it was $80.
100.
Yeah.
100%.
You just throw it's a quick text, dude.
100%.
Right. So now going into the holidays, you get that surprise like $350 charge. And
No,
then,
no,
you know,
you're-
obviously you're going to the Garden, like for a Celtics game, you spend $10-15 a piece on beers. Probably going to, you know, go out before
Per
and after.
beer, not a piece on-
that's what I'm saying.
that's
Per
per
beer.
beer.
Yeah. So you're at least looking at like a $500 night.
You
minimum.
have to.
Oh,
here's
minimum,
the
minimum,
thing.
minimum.
Only
That's if you
thing-
don't go out after.
That's what I'm saying,
only
right.
Before or after.
The only thing you can do to salvage that is a pregame super fucking
Super hard,
hard,
dude, yeah.
where you're only going to
No.
need 1 or 2 beers while you're there.
That's worse.
Why?
Because then you're just gonna drink. Well, you're gonna do more crazy shit. Then they're gonna be at the casino afterwards. You pregame too hard, then that trajectory gets real.
Well, you gotta hit a decent stride
Yeah.
where you're only doing 1 or 2 beers there.
I honestly think my opinion would be is like this kid got to buy a few rounds. Like what a dickhead move that was.
That's like you're an idiot.
Like you got to buy us at least a round, you piece
Yeah,
of shit.
I would say that I'm considering revoking my friend card from you. That's where I'm at.
No, I
Yeah,
think
it's
I think
tough.
Steve or whatever his name is no longer in charge of buying the tickets.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Like Steve, you lost
and
that
it's
right.
like, how many people are going to?
They're
Like,
touching
how
the
much
wall.
did he
Probably.
spot
He's
everybody?
probably touching the wall.
How many people did he invite?
I think in total it's either 5 or 6 that are confirmed.
that's a lot
going,
of money
so,
on
yeah.
tickets.
That's
to it.
$2K. He put down
Easy.
$2K.
Yeah. So
You can't let him fucking. You got to get someone. Imagine you sub someone in.
yeah,
Yeah, you
And
got-
it's funny because
that's-
if you read the group chat, it literally goes from a text being like, "Hey, looking at seats in the balcony," to a Venmo charge for 3. You know what I mean? So it's like there was just zero intermediary.
Yeah, that's
communication.
crazy.
Is he just one of those people that like has no care for money?
No, not dude. I would never expect out of this guy because like he's like a budgeted, like
That's what I'm
rational
saying.
person.
That's
like
crazy.
I would never expect him to do this, and he's not like a impulsive, like disregard other people type of thing. Like a very uncharacteristic move for this dude.
Here is when Al calls me a cunt. This is what I would do because this is a perfect example to tell you how much I can be a cunt. Is out of spite, I'm not going. I'm telling you.
I've thought about it.
I'm hitting the group chat up and be like, something came up. I can't go. I have a
But at the
dinner to
same
go
time,
to. I have a business meeting to go to. I don't care. But
I
out of
know.
spite, just
And-
for not asking.
in 2 months from now, he's never gonna remember that, and he's gonna just remember the time with the boys.
That's what I'm telling myself. I'm like, look, you know what I mean? Like if in a few weeks I'm going to forget about it and I'm going to have I know I'm going to have a good time, but I am very pissed about the cost and the situation, but I'll get over that.
See,
So I'm
this
not
is
gonna let
one
it
where
ruin-
you'd
yeah.
want like the smiley face killer to get this kid just for doing this to
You
everybody.
need to
Just be
understand
like,
that
just
too.
be
It's like,
feeding him.
At least
I
put him
wanna
through some
know-
hell like Jeremy. or
Yeah,
whatever that
I
kid
need to
was,
see
yeah.
the value of the tickets because I have some friends. I do possess these friends that will do this and then charge everybody more so their
So they
ticket
could go
is
for
free.
So I that
setting it up.
normally if I got that price for that ticket, that would be like the first thing I'm thinking of. But I can almost guarantee that this guy would never do that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's certain people
Right.
Yeah, that
Like I've
I
never.
won't do
This
it.
guy would. Some
Did you
people,
do
yes,
any
this guy would never
research
do
on
that.
how much tickets are?
So when we were looking to, the other thing that makes it tricky is he had to buy like 6 tickets together. So it's not like we could shop around a lot. You know what
I get
did he go StubHub or what?
Game time?
Dude, that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know where he bought. Like
I'm looking right now.
you know
Let's
what
go.
I
We
mean?
gotta get at least like some type of
know.
what? Okay, so it's
some type of
Celtics.
baseline. Yeah.
I'm going to look on Game Time too.
But again, I'm assuming if you were to look for like 1 or 2 tickets, it's going to be cheaper than.
So I'm gonna
6 in
say
a row.
6. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say 6. Who are they playing?
the Bucks. So it'll be a good game.
That's a good
gonna
game.
be a
It's
great
good-
game.
Yeah, it'll be a good game for sure.
That's definitely a good game.
All right, 6 tickets. Continue.
So
And
when-
then with the fees too, because don't forget there's always like big fees that they never fucking.
All
add
right, so
on.
I'm seeing a bunch for 192, 200.
so this is 11:22, right?
Yeah, 218. You got to see where he is because I see everything from 192 in the balcony.
6 tickets altogether.
I'm curious, if you were to check out what are the taxes and fees, because sometimes they'll almost like double the price of the tickets. with those
I
taxes
usually
and
put it
fees.
on. Let me see price display options. Okay, include
I
estimated
found
fees.
6 tickets in a row. Okay.
Yeah.
Section 308, row 14, $236 each.
Yeah, I was seeing 249 for row 15 in balcony. 309.
6 altogether in total is $1,416. Okay.
And that's with taxes.
Yeah, this is with taxes
that's
and fees.
all in fee. So what did
What
I
the
say?
fuck did he? What did he buy?
1416.
What row are you in, though?
Divided by 6.
Dude, he didn't even send the
All
ticket
in
information.
all
I
in
don't
price.
know.
200. Sorry, I don't. You don't have your glasses.
$236?
$236 each. I just found them. Took me
So
2
what
seconds.
the fuck did I pay $355?
Do
I mean,
not
some
be
of them are
surprised that his.
350,
Yeah, no.
but-
Listen, I found
Row 2 balcony,
row
364.
row 11 for $346. But I'm telling you, row 13, there's one.
And
one,
these are 6,
two,
like,
three,
yeah,
6 in a
okay,
row.
so that's crazy.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So did this dude just not shop around
10,
whatsoever?
11,
what was
12,
the decision
13,
making there?
14. I just found 14 different options cheaper in the balcony.
Yeah.
Are they
14.
shitty seats? Like, is it one of the ones where it's like right behind one of the baskets? Because that look, if he's like, hey, we're gonna sit like center court as opposed to like being behind.
Yeah, you got to
a
see what the
basket,
tickets
you know
are
what I mean?
first.
Like,
You got to see what the
right,
tickets
I gotta
are
see-
first.
But
I don't know. Would you say that's a shitty
My
seat?
honest opinion, when you sit up in the balcony like that, you are paying less attention to the
Would
game.
you say
and more
this
just
is a
getting
shitty
fucked up.
seat?
No, that's a corner. Corners aren't bad.
Jay Fine?
no corner.
Can you see this?
When you're
Corner
up that
seats aren't
high,
bad.
though, it doesn't even matter if you're behind the basket. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. That's $1,578. So $1,578. That's all in taxes and fees. Divided by 6, $263.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could have got away from it somewhere under the 300 mark, it looks like. And that is still really crazy to be last row on the fucking balcony.
Right.
Yeah, that's insane.
I like to sit like down low, and so I could just imagine maybe $500-600 a ticket. I'd probably have to pay maybe more at that rate.
Yeah. So I mean, look, I figured the night before Thanksgiving against the Bucks, it'll be maybe an more of an expensive game, but yeah, just a crazy set of circumstances.
Yeah. I think maybe he's getting a free ticket out of this, Bones. He's taking 50 off the top of everyone's ticket. And he's getting himself a free He's getting himself a free tick.
Fuck.
November
Yeah.
24th.
Well, I'm gonna have to do some digging because
I think you
it's,
should just gas up all your friends, like go into separate group chat, just remove them from that group chat, do your own separate one.
Well, dude, I think it's funny. So I think none of us like want to be the first ones to complain about it.
Yeah.
But it was Alyssa was talking to like a couple of my other buddies' girlfriends the other day, and she came back and she was like, "I didn't know that happened with the tickets." And I was like, "Oh, who told you?" She was like, "All the other girlfriends like said their boyfriends are complaining about it too."
No shit.
I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So I kept it quiet, but I was like, "Okay, yeah." If everyone else is,
Yeah,
bitching,
you
then
gotta get
Then
involved
yeah,
with
no,
that.
it's
That's too
fucking,
funny,
it's
dude.
bullshit. So anyway, but
You should tell them, hey, we should all wear something. Like we should all wear like something ridiculous to get on the thing, and then just don't wear that. Like have him
That's
just
what
come
I
up
would
with a
do.
big C on his chest.
We're all gonna dress like turkeys. Tell them. We're all
This
dressing
is
like turkeys.
Yeah, we got our turkey outfit. And you
That's
guys
exactly
just
what I
buy
do.
one turkey outfit,
Yeah.
and then like you have it on, then you give it to your buddy, and he sends a picture, and then they all come in, and then he just walks in. He's like, "What the fuck's up with the turkey? Just the turkey?"
And then he's dressed like a turkey. That's like the only satisfaction I would get out of that whole experience.
Plus, like you call someone a turkey's funny. Like he just walks in a turkey outfit.
Because he is a turkey for buying
He's a
those
turkey for buying
$350
$350
tickets.
last row.
Yeah, you're a
Celtics
moron.
tickets.
So next week is Thanksgiving week.
Yep, I think we should be fine to record on Tuesday, right?
yeah, you should be good for Tuesday.
Yeah, I just got that message, so I should be fine. He's acting. I like that message. Like he's acting like
We
he's
will
giving
give
me,
you Thursday night off. I like that.
Yeah,
All right, so you got to work Tuesday. Good.
you mean Thanksgiving? Like he's giving me the extra day.
That's it. He put it right back on you. Can I have Christmas off while you're asking? While you're here, can I have Christmas off? All right. So what do we think? We have anything else we want to talk about? Nico kind of ruined the whole episode here. We can just listen to Justin bitch the whole time. What I will say is if anyone comes on this podcast, I don't want to hear shit about clips. Like you guys bitching about the clips or you look bad in a clip. We're never going to put you in a situation where you're going to look that bad.
No, absolutely
So-
not. So stop being so dramatic.
Don't be dramatic about the fucking clips, dude. Like, come on here and like,
Speaking of clips, you know what I'm gonna post right now?
what?
That deaf girl clip. That's getting posted immediately. As soon as we're done with this podcast, that's getting
You're going to post the deaf girl
100%.
and then you're going to post the one with the Trump, where Eddie's Trump.
Yes. That's
Yeah, you gotta do that.
That's exactly what I'm going to
You
do.
got to do that one because it's like he had no care in the world. Like people are deaf all over the world, Eddie, and you want to be this much of a cunt to this girl, like crazy. I
And
hope
it's
the
like-
whole deaf community comes after you and you lose that pension that you have for the Union 22.
Yeah, it's like one of the funniest videos of all time. Him saying that fucking, he's like, oh, she didn't hear me. That's hilarious. It's so
he
funny.
had no clue she was deaf. That's
no,
what's
he
funny.
had no clue.
I don't even think he believes it now that she's deaf.
no,
Like,
he just thinks she's from Wisconsin.
yeah, he's
for
like,
sure.
are you from Wisconsin? Are you from Wisconsin?
So next week is going to be the Thanksgiving episode. Thank you guys for listening. Like, subscribe, share it, do all the fun shit. Leave us some comments. Thank you for listening as always. You guys are the fucking best.
Yeah, I would say text Nico, tell him he's a dickhead for not coming on. Send him a dick pic.
Yeah, he loves
Those
them.
two. Just
If
keep
he
sending
is
him his
sick,
dick pics.
Dick pics make him feel better. They do. They make him warm and fuzzy on the inside. So make sure you fire those off.
I'm going to have to go get some hot dog buns. When
Yeah,
leave
I
here.
think that's the power move.
Yeah. You need the cocktail weenie buns? You need the little ones? Little
Yeah, I
pigs in
need
a blanket?
the
little pig in a blanket?
I need to go get a short stack, like the silver dollar pancakes.
yeah, I
and
know
I'll
what you're
just put
talking
it
about.
in
Like
that.
the little finger sandwich
Yeah,
ones?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys, that's the episode.
See ya.
Thank you.
We're